by Ebana say. Fi Sabria kusi said November busumi de baba na wiye in every Friday in this month of November. Adia okoto washing machines, TVs, fridges, freezers, smartphones. I would do Max buyer. You're hearing bonus by 50% discount on all things you buy at Max Buy. And if we need a Max Buy, now only on Kodi Juma, Max Buy shops will Ghana for now. You can shop online at www.maxbuy.com.gh and enjoy this amazing offer. Experience November like never before. Forget the rest. The best and unbeatable deals at Max Buy. From Max Buy, it was 059 69 13 298 and at 059 69 13320. Max Buy, Happy Life, proud sponsors of the Sports Park on Max FM 89.7. Okay, let's go to Techno Mobile. On Simon Kancho said, Upe mobile phone at toa for Nicho Master is the Techno Phantom V4 Daba is the latest from the Techno brands. Make come for amount. Our amazing features, the photography experience there, incredible. Ultra 5 clear lens camera system. Infonicha there. Nyasem ketwa. From Wuhan about Chinyan, do you so and China about Chiniko is not with Techno Phantom V4 series. Unya bia, ubetime. Edia boy Juma, battery su ebejdan naso. It has a memory capacity of 512 gig ROM and 12 gig RAM space. Ubetimi adu Juma nyinara. Enjoy 12 months of screen warranty and other amazing freebies. Why settle for the ordinary when you have the extraordinary? Techno Phantom V4. For niche Techno accredited show be a ben na kojo die. Techno Mobile. Say Uwedman from it was 0544 019 552. Techno, stop at nothing. Past 9, max 89.7. Yeah, live was secondly Tac Radio on maximum 104.3. Josiah, Okokwe, Ajineja, Sasuso Ena, Nanedu Abba. The predictor will be coming your way. On behalf of the entire team, Yampo Fankra, Mutala Yakubu, Nafisa Fatal, Michael, Daniel, Kweku, Ena, Afim Pupakwesi, then the rest of the team, Belinda, Yenya Kabum Nediju Mediani, but my name is Nana Darkwa Gyasi. It's always a pleasure to be here on the Sports Park. Ben, good morning. Gordon, Philip, good morning. All right, so let's start off with some news from the foreign front. You see, Italian giant Juventus, why one doing say, Omba Kofa Brantia Freno, Jadon Sancho, they want to hand him an escape route from Manchester United. Brantia and Eric Ten Hag, on Tiado Homa Zunti, Yaka say, I had their Manchester first team training crown. On Maniebi, and I told you, I said, Saudi clubs, this woman, Jadon Sancho, Omope, and pay there. You see, Juventus. The old ladies of Italian football. One more ena on I say Omunya January and Manimia on back of Jadon Sancho at the number Turin. AC Milan, Roma. a target Abrantia or no any for say we share one of the most improved players around that wakao enti teams ya mabubro mudi omso munya Abrantena Omba Kofano Aba 𝐒𝐿𝐏𝐎 na sem ena making a left-sided center back. Abrantia no unze on sheda nyebi mobo Bebli. Yesi Milan ena Roma onyina enya Abrantia no whether it's a loan or a permanent dealer omo eba Kofano edena eden aba. Arsenal are also eager to raise funds and go for Ivan Toney and Douglas Lewis. We as we and Sem Kakra and no Ababe Tuja, and that has raised speculations about the continuous stay of Thomas Partey, said Douglas Lewis, ba and in the Kosu team numna. Na say Jana Umbeja boy in the coin. Hey. You baby, Yakubu. You know this boy, Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati now, I say, he's turned around into an improved player at Brighton. And I want to say, I am a boy in the crown. One come back to Barcelona, although it's a loan deal. No, I'm for say, Ansu might not come. Anything, no. Barcelona penny a friend Deco or say or train say on it Ansu about queer meeting or me meeting now ma Ansu at say or future el Camp Nou into a man 9 years say loan no ya or be insist say or be join Brighton permanent and I say team be Trinity ma why not just say we Barcelona akko you said he can always return to Barca. The future depends on him. Deco insists there's no doubt about the quality of Ansu Fati. 18 after 9. Max FM, the Sports Park, is airborne between now and midday. Italian legend and AS Roma legend Francesco Totti. Osi daku biano. Ebe ne niji semse Obesamba back to Rome, Stadio Olimpico. No ababe juma. Ose ejuma titiri onya obabe o Stadio Olimpico ne se. Obeye technical director. Oda se. Ose ene ya kase kra no. Oni Jose Mourinho etwetwe nkomo. Oh, chese team no sibia Mourinho ehihye team no a Roma ebo hu modern no. Etoda Mourinho timi frɛ no ɔsɛ chale wonu wabo Roma ibida na sibia me hyehyɛ team yi mo culture no kra no fama me ana nti no ɔsɛ sibia Mourinho ne twetwe nkomo na wɔhwɛ ɔno de waya ma Roma bire bi atwam no he'd like to return one day as a technical director we Francesco Totti. Your WhatsApp line is 0506367196. 0506367196. 0506367196. Okay. Around your friend Alexis Sanchez, Inter for Branton. Is it Kakraba? Yes, it also better Italy. No, it's a kama nirazuri no. And so MLS teams be actually to Zomia Branton on penal. Na yes in Mexico cross so team bi so atwe won ti so onya na on penon Pachuca or Club America and on some aba so ena Inter Miami so come atimi aba. The question is, will Alexis Sanchez move or stay on? You know, when you said Spanish national team, no, they began like camping like any other national team ahead of the Euro qualifiers. Now, a boy and a friend say City Abrante midfielder Rodri, and as a job of COVID and say Rodri. Now they say we new teammates here, Bogosi, Erling Haaland. Who is saying the modern Mokra? How would you describe? You know, so yeah, there. Ata na Morata so tinchen. Ana awan bi say na we oni Morata han na ya de. Ana Rodri sire no say oh Morata na ya de. No say ha aden otu nchen nti ana say no kra say oya de sin ala no so. The opposite o che ni say Alando ya krare so. Afi no wa sha ase a obo no modern. But Morata o track record. Which teams o abo ni nyoma wa ya. O be kase bi o nanim kakra. Enti wezu ni ensema esi ena nya asem keto akra otimu ze nzandwen no ko biza asem no na opese nka abrante no outrightly o kase o Haaland ya de bibreba Rodri so intelligently and on this same way no e buy 22 after 9 on 89.7. As a Liverpool for Chomutio, they want to go to Bilbao, and guess who they want to go for? According to El Periodico de España, okay, El Periodico de España, like a portal in Spain. On say Liverpool for Kwakobo, Bilbao for Pumu, so munya Nico Williams, omo Peno. When you say Anani and Aston Villa for so yes, per Branton, so Uncle Siaga. As we speak, teams be to say. Barca, Madrid, any akukuda mewo England nyano. Am for say omu ena omo target sa branty and it is a Liverpool for the abeto abontia na ni say eyo obia nwanwa. Now the big question is, will Nico be willing to leave Bilbao? Only time will tell. Branty no unze he's keen to make a move. What I say real bar. He's willing to go. Also, he's had ties in Spain in the past. And we and Sma Ababetuja. I'll say although he's fine at Bayer Leverkusen, but he will welcome a move back to Spain to join Real Madrid. Alright, enchena yesi forma abadwafo esuso etimi edomunim de aba na bibia etimi akoso. This news will excite a lot of Chelsea fans. Victor Osimhen says he's open to a move to the Premier League. Now, the priority are Chelsea, Manchester, and other top teams. According to the Standard, he has the desire to play in the Premier League. Ananian, Anani Kromni, John Obi Mikel. Also, the Betu just said, Baby, a bebwapa, Osimhen betimi, Aquacunya, ne found Udiana, Neniaji or Bo Munudiem, a Bayer. Chelsea. Now, who Osimhen? Why would you just say Didier Drogba? Ayo, idol there. And as if I can't Drogba any dino, I want to bet me. But in the meantime, Chelsea are also pushing to sign Ivan Toney. He's the other option to Victor Osimhen. The agents of Paul Pogba claims they are working on an appeal and they are standing by Paul Pogba. We and Sima Ababetuja Paul Pogba, the agent and the lawyer, your friend Rafaela Pimenta, or no and there to the Guardian in him say, we are working on an appeal, but as a lawyer, I'm the first to believe that if something needs to be discussed at a legal level, it should stay there. But I always have hope. I will always be there for Paul. He's part of my life, and I'm grateful for the way he treated me, and he's always respected me. Paul Pogba say any mzema Tunisia de tabwada no so awomobo enti no lawyer say they are working on an appeal enche yebeti insunsuya so a ebe de be pie free mu aba. As the Manchester United will consider offers for Casemiro with the Saudi Pro League targeting a big money move for the 31-year-old. Into Casemiro ya obana nsi meaning say bua kamuna na say eze atija there, but according to reports, Manchester United will be willing to listen to offers from especially Saudi Arabia. as long as Omnya Ombesan ton Rafina, in Tom Domestica Ombeton about Betobont in 70 million euros winning summer and also about to January Rafina in Anziano Co Barcelona. Yeah, so that's the news coming in from there. Barcelona are also willing to make João Felix's move permanent. So say I'm confirmed a loan at the buy. I say as omoni ya jino intino omnyanka ombefano on a permanent basis at the free aye bobukum. So when boy we Emil Forsberg so has agreed on principle to join New York Red Bulls from RB Leipzig. Because the owners of New York Red Bull no oman omie the owners of RB Leipzig. In the way they say enyanum dabre wa wana wako akwakudini Quaye. Newcastle wants to bring in a striker in January. On targeting VFB Stuttgart, Brante Bie Ofri Guinea, your friend 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐊, one and a Newcastle for Swomyana, on back of Fano, Edna Babi Pimu, Ewo, Woma Kensia, Womo Asinum. They want to make an impact in Europe like they did in the Premier League last term. And in Brante friend 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 𝐏𝐻𝐒, one and a Newcastle, Swomyana. Ombako fano edeno abba. Esa Brante boy akoda wesi akra we 22 years. We see a kind of Fluminense ewo Brazil. Na Tottenham ene Manchester. Omo edi kanzo munya Brante na ompene. Ezo muduru wa ne se mo kra mo che. Liverpool ni Arsenal kra no. Omo badada. Inti Tottenham ne Manchester. Afi na on the onko akodi Brante no echi. Brazil ni 22 years efe na Andre. All right, yes, you can join us with your thoughts, your comments, and your suggestions on the Sports Park on Max 89.7 CAF qualifying series for the FIFA World Cup. DRC in Group B, Womni Mauritania and Boyni in Group C, Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Group H, Equatorial Guinea and Namibia.
Masha. And some manufacturing situation, no. I will brighten the whole Sabium. And I'm one of the people that me to say the way a man things echo in Barcelona. No. Or looking for options. About one carrier. No. And so because the Brighton and whole Sabium should be his first option. Many of my arguing. Barcelona as a club under Xavi Hernandez. And Nimbre and from a players are about the front three of Barcelona. Omunia Dache. And from time as Xavi Hernandez be a head coach at Barcelona. Adeba quite keeps changing. Ayo front three no. In the Lewandowski, João Felix, Rafinha. Ocha Lamine, Lewandowski, João Felix. Initially, it was Ousmane Dembele, Rafinha, Lewandowski. It got to a time, now Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, Rafinha. So Adeba come about realize it and Xavi say when your numbers no improve among the front three, he start think about life after you. 2 weeks ago there were other reports and I say even Lewandowski they were looking for offers for him.
So
because before say baby an infie na do no. Injuries are started setting in. The numbers never form. So a team like Barcelona, not a typical Barca boy, a typical Spanish boy, they will take a decision say omo need call loan. I will brighten the whole Sabium. It means a bit take extraordinary form. Now send the Waba Timber so not to come and start again. Because how many times I want a Barcelona play or money general woman here no or money to be loan. Immediately those things come to you know. Now so must start a general. So my chance to manufacture a free time of Quaye sir. Said you betray to no. Of course, I induce less to so for some time no. Or buy on yet the same 14 Barcelona shirt. Na na be here, no one person no more GD kese wɔ ne mu pa. For number 10 just ba bɛda hɔ. Na team Barcelona be decide say one ye de ade we ma wo. It tells you the GD was a player ne mu. So in 2 months, Tamrobu decided to go to a different club. Go and look for playing time. It means they've seen something now. Imagine the performance now what they never perform. So me as man of party here. Even though Brighton the whole Sabium, on your guarantee starter. And there a Dingra and Suman Fati, Ivan Ferguson. Or Danny Welbeck, a Dingra. Pascal Gross. So even with deserve team no crown, even though we're picking form but not consistent performer. So me sure the anything na all day life our Barcelona there. Imagine me say, all looking for option for. Sometimes I'm not about come somebody realize and say, "Edu baby a team a obo, why heard about me deceive you on certain players."
Right.
In the player, on you Barcelona now all of a sudden. What by more of a squad player? In the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Belma just almost kofano. But back to the Baba, so never do Brighton the whole Sabium no. Imagine him to run something who be new. The age of form as a young boy. Now call Spanish. Come on, considering the Barcelona team, but once I win the moon ra. Or had the transfer window, we lose a Barcelona for looking for other options were up front to honor on you. Either he stays at Brighton the whole Sabium, or he looks for the average teams Nibi was Spain. Sevilla.
Average teams.
Sevilla.
Why he doesn't deserve to play for a top team?
Ocean Spain were in the top teams now for Barcelona and Real Madrid. Or 100 years, and some manufacturing, be the football and Namne dear. Or not Villarreal, Sevilla, Valencia. Akwachia should be Atletico Madrid.
Right.
And no crowd about out it. So, me hear the situation now. So, on to Brighton and whole Sabium. Now, you thought I'm not asking, I've been there, but what they are. Only looking for the average to the Spain, or no Cosia can find more. Player about come before say, in the next transfer window, and when the Atletico Bilbao cannot contain Nico Williams.
That's okay.
Now, when your opportunity actually Atletico Bilbao for no ball no more bona. He offers a lot. On Inaki Williams. Yeah. In fact, performance of Inaki Williams this season in La Liga, the Kessia ni Janiko so. And yet from Nico to Inaki, Inaki to Nico.
Right.
And the ball no need the age no. And the way was here to the Spanish national team no. The big teams will come for him. The only difficulty that big teams will face is, baby free no. Basque one, be bar for no. It's difficult to leave their player. In the recent times, players about to break here. Teams are able to be perform. Abaye Inigo Martinez, Onoko free. Emre Laporte. One situation, no. Kepa to Chelsea. Most of these players, difficult about top player, every they bow. Now some number of players, we don't form pan. Or by Yira was still in the Masate Epikeba. Ikemunian. So almost time a different kakra compared to the other Spanish teams. But I first say, Bona Nico Williams say, but a direct winger, especially from the right side. Barcelona, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur. Obi Obenyan be when you a quality winger. And they all you top wingers are omujo mudia or more potential in the next year or two. they could move to a different club no. Nico Williams near back. So before the team be open, there's the time to negotiate. And so I extended the contract. No, they release clause be shame. So it tells you say the baby move to a different club. So before say, well, Benjamin Nico Williams no. When you're modern day winger, offer a lot to your team in terms of the attack. Able to my boy. Kill your that left-footed central defender no. In the January transfer window, no fee Spezia, the former club of Emmanuel Jesse. No about Arsenal. But about because of Gabriel Magalhaes, playing time why then their man. But he's not a bad defender. Also, now do any shame with Europa. Left-footed central defenders in Southern and North will be compared to the right-footed central defenders. No. Into a between the or bank a kakra. Over the teams be started playing. And now I will stress their team no. Team now who are they work from. But no as a defender, not dancing. According to the time and that Tomiyasu, Ewo Bologna. Your players go up to Koto team bimu. Or to the team now who are they work from. But some player no quality performance national. Kyria was one of them. Oba Arsenal na competition more than. It got to a time coach prefer William Saliba, Gabriel. Emubaku ni wa try Rob Holding. Before we do Kyria no so. Don't forget that Tomiyasu to be boss a central defender. So when the situation now was spending years. I was 18 before no. I'm not surprised at the likes of AC Milan and Juventus looking for the service. Now the when they Milan team ni mo. If it was Manoli, a free scene ni mo on your consistent FM Milan. Akoye Simon Kaya to some extent. Na do be about Fikayo Tamori. So in there situation mo aye den dia ma AC Milan and saying, "O twa mo game against Lecce. Come on fast almost that true goal so much to take can man here 2-2 now. Almost defensive problem."
Right. So
Kyria spending time in Italy, a left-footed central defender. I thought that between Milan and Juventus, no, Onya Milan, I bet my boy, especially for the playing time. Juve is bad, but may share, Bremer performance in recent times. And the other defenders from what Juve now. The chance of playing time, no, ever Quaye mano, ever AC Milan much more than Juventus. So between Juve and AC Milan, no, say Kyria make him move from Arsenal. And then Milan will be the best option for him. But as to say Arsenal, be in the general transfer window, that is what the question is. But he's not a bad defender, especially as a backup for Arsenal. And as a going to a different Albania more playing time. And don't forget, say, in this general transfer window, I think Bako players be taken into consideration. Bako, Euros na ever in the summer. Obia person no opportunity, esi akane man. So our club be only enough playing time. Or do whom you unless you are an established player in this national team. So me the situation I for say onya AC Milan be no ko still academy more bet my boy man very successful. Alex Grimaldo no unu so fi Barcelona busum no okoye.
Oh na make us all ties to Spain or person sanko back on want.
Me ga o Real Madrid.
Me so person call Real Madrid but because we ball Spain they all ties to Spain inti.
Okay, inti obetwa no ho. E Benfica. It was a free transfer. I was surprised that during the summer, both Barcelona and Real Madrid will be anchor for him. Now the Bakusi for free. And then I watch the Bundesliga this season now. Arguably is the best left back this season.
Better than Alphonso Davies.
This particular season, why consistent more than him?
Because his team is winning games. Alphonso Davies is winning ball. We are seeing the answer.
In America, this particular season, who's a form no? It be a temporary. No, be one. I didn't know the boss was on cry.
Alfonso
but this particular season, the ball like Grimaldo na Bama Liverpool no. Nana, hey, Obianin say Joshua can make Leon Goretzka. Omo nim esen Gane Zaka. But in the Ocean Liverpool game, now who ball like Gane Zaka Bona. This particular season, no, because our forms in those midfielders in Bayern, that person is not far from right.
Yeah, but we bossing.
But yes, me too.
I'm pe do nim bon.
Open the nimbo permanently, no.
Yeah.
Then the quality no was no.
Class is permanent.
And the environment saying they will be back on Ocean the days later party and or more of offensive type.
You know, fine comparison, but realistic.
You get a point.
Yeah.
So me for say, Grimaldo no, as a typical boy of free Spain, I'll prefer him going to Barcelona than Real Madrid. But me sure Abrante no see Academy Barcelona left back Siciano. Alejandro Balde. As a young guy, age on the side. No, something to Jan now so Sano. And my Okasa will call Barcelona unless the coach did that rotate.
Yeah.
In fact, Real Madrid here, both Ferland Mendy and Frank Garcia ain't convincing me enough. Omonya consistent enough for me. In think that we had the ball no Obama Leverkusen CCA. The Bizabi alone so my call Real Madrid now. Can a chance no one high? But I'm just looking at a typical Barcelona boy. Now they will copy him up Real Madrid. And also one the issue at the back. But also a fine player. Now watch the Leverkusen for team now. He's one of the key players.
Right.
Tapsoba is one of the key players. Gane Xhaka is one of the key players. And of course, Florent Wirtz and Boniface. Omnomia the key players in this Leverkusen team. So, may you say in the summer, no, team Bakwa, team Sakasebe, we're looking for players for Hono, Bakwa Leverkusen, including their coach. And see, I'll be happy to move back to Spain, work continue in football career and my successful. What situation are you finding yourself, Nadia? Me hate Chelsea team now, a fatal semen. My hate Chelsea style of play. My show mo born. Me who are you? Me who Arsenal? Now my share the style I will to me fast to see a kind. Onya Chelsea anymore by that bomb.
Right.
The me slow ye. That Chelsea center forward problem there that hono. Players the ball must struggle kakrano. That is why I fear for him. Into one shot after Didier Drogba. The ultimate buyer idea kakra Diego Costa. And Kana said almost said live up to expectation.
Right.
About 10 names. But I didn't able to see him born or bono. After this particular transfer window, no, the next summer, no, those teams will be back up for him. So, I'm making move to Chelsea football a bit my one. But Ivan Toney there is not a bad player, but I'll prefer Osimhen moving to Chelsea much more than the rest of the strikers or more.
Thank you very much, Nanedu. Josiah, good morning.
Good morning. Nada.
Yeah.
Upon where?
Adumara kwa.
Nipa na obisa na nedu asem no wama masre kakra. Because sometimes nana arguments we of football ko to say nko team free. Now what is arguments in here?
But
you ask yourself, no, but how do you
am a boss here there?
Where apples and oranges?
Obiani in Tiasi.
Matuas you.
You this kind of argument will not tickle your fancy. Obama points are of you said salient enough to argue about these
if Sir Rodri asem we are the buy he was asked about Morata in Haaland. Typical number 9. When you are arguing, you can use the numbers to what? To argue.
Yeah.
Now Okofa deep lying playmaker. No afa an orchestra. A central midfielder in Modric. No Okofa an attacking midfielder and a second striker like Kaka. Now how do you
that's the argument. Don't sit down.
Matu was here. But
say they ain't mean compare me boy.
Oh no, they ain't I think yesterday we spoke about Jadon Sancho. And he say
Juve man a lifeline.
And Rauti me make say Nana Oko Saudi. That's the end for him. He's too young. Jadon Sancho is just too young to go to Saudi. Nana Babioma, then you should be thinking about a team that will be battling relegation. Because one, you might not play, it's not the league over there. Yes, they're competitive for them. But then all the two Englander and now top 5 leagues in Europe, Nana is not that competitive. It's another because very few players no wait me call Aiden as a Babium. Very few players. Because usually Okoha near Chese near Okaya and Aiden Baniwi. I made mention of Paulino. I will to be called your son heading a buyer Sabisi within EU. But very few players. And Usher Juventus. It looks like the Italian teams are becoming gradually, most of them are becoming teams are more accommodating players are carriers because at some point you Inter Milan, then a squad. Matteo Damien, more players be more England now heading. Alpha, they went there and they became champions. Mkhitaryan was one of those players who is still currently Ogusobo. Sanchez about England, Oba United Alpha, or Marcel, he's also there. As they like because of the technicality of the league. Ninti. Some of these players say, England, no man, and for mama, and mama. When they go to Italy, nana efa. So I'm very, very happy. Say, as a talent like Sancho might not go waste. Because of course, Saudi, the main aim is to go and what? Make the money. But not what? Play at the highest level. Because the moment of Saudi, nana, I don't think say Obetimesi Akama the English national team. Because you have players who are playing consistently in what? In England. And you might not be able to what? To battle with them for what? A place in the team. So I'm very happy, say, after everything, you know, a team like Juventus, Chelsea, Jadon Sancho, and then make a say, now boy, no, the talent, and you say your name's only talent, but he needs what? Someone to what? To direct him. He needs someone to coach him personally. He needs someone who can be there for him. Nana, through these tough times. Because Ocean near all coach now, Nana, a psychological battle. It has nothing to do with the football he's playing. And to make matters worse, his coach is even what? Has even come out what? To question what?
His work ethic, sir.
Exactly. Into a banner, you feel for the boy. Say, no, this is a young boy. Oshe teams were England. Now Oshe pressure. What teams we sometimes players need be mobile. Nana far more. Because there's so much pressure, and Oshe team now the team is going through a transition. United has never been stable since Ferguson retired.
Right.
Into your boy, very few players when they team bar. Nana they've been consistent. That's why the fact say the team hasn't been consistent. Very few players that don't want to bar. Can mention a lot of players, and Sanchez is even one of the players I'm talking about. Falcao win down Befal. We saw Van Persie.
Yeah.
The first season, and our only season of under Ferguson, we saw him 26 goals in the Premier League. Ferguson Quaye. We didn't see the best of him again. So sometimes no, and you say players now are not good enough, but then they come at the wrong time. When the team is struggling, that's when they come. So I really feel for Jadon Sancho for all he's going through. Don't worry, your boy, Haaland amoho. Haaland boho. We saw Haaland's numbers. And so they call him or they call City. We saw Mkhitaryan's numbers at Dortmund. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, we saw his numbers. So all these players are products of what? The Dortmund system.
Right.
So they are not bad players because this is a team. They are able to identify what the best talent. So there's no one who can tell me say Jadon Sancho is not good enough. It's not true. But then ask yourself, the team know about the team. What is the state or the current state of the team? Who is trying to help the guy out? Who is trying to hold his hand and tell him, say, see, I'll help you to come out of all these issues. Now say you players tribune. Players go there to what? To talk about their mental health and what they've gone through. Sometimes we will take these things on a lighter note. But one day, say it's a Delali there. Delali issue here, take 𝐒𝐏𝐿. We had it, and people even came out to say, "Oh, so all this was what you were going through."
Boy, Nancy, 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒. Your friend say,
"Oh, is it Henderson?"
No, the dribbler. That boy will be name.
Dribbler.
Lingardino.
Just Lingard.
Nah, game mental issue.
Yeah. So I'm sure at this point, but later in his career, then this guy will come out and start saying why he wasn't. He will come and explain why he wasn't sleeping. Now I feel that people will come back and try to sympathize with him. This is the time he needs people around. So then I feel this morning I have really liked the story. Say Juventus are considering a player like him. He's not a bad player. He's a very fine player. Now to the anti-Fati issue, I say Barcelona and Shada consistent out because Joao Felix a permanent deal. So why are you trying to lure the guy to come back?
So Namdodo send Quaye.
Namdodo send Quaye. What they call Brighton? You could have kept him. You see, Ansu Fati is not a bad player to begin with, but Ansu Fati filling in the boots of Lionel Messi, Nana own to me. That's why United are still struggling to find a number 7. A bedroom baby, what do you feel? So say you can get a replacement for those legends. It's not possible. Because even the news, it looked like a hasty decision for me. Say Lionel Messi call Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is a fine player, but he is nowhere near replacing Lionel Messi. He's a good player. We've seen glimpses of what he can become. But then ask yourself, say, can he give you what Lionel Messi gave you? No, he can't. And for Barcelona to load out their number 10, they don't have regards for the guy. Oh, number 10, almost iconic jersey number. Play your Shen, what me Academy's own load. Now, a 16-year-old Lamine Yamal. They don't have regards for the guy. If I were Ansu Fati, I'm not going back to Spain. Oh, no, wait, no, where is the respect? Then after all this, you also tell us you want to tie Joao Felix down to what? A permanent contract. Now look, share up front or no. Just that was one of the reasons Ousmane Dembele left. Because Xavi himself is not consistent with what? The selection. Xavi is not consistent with the selection. Yes, we understand, say, usually total football, you can say contemporary coaches, no. They always love to what? To rest players and what? And make some adjustments to the team. It even over the weekend, we saw Ansu Fati start at the number 9 position, whilst you can say Carlo Mitoma was on the bench. They love that. Sometimes what's the sense because they feel their players on the bench who can get the job done.
Right.
But because of your rotation. But for a 16-year-old Lamine Yamal, to play consistently for Barcelona, and for us to Fati to get loaned, if I were Fati, there's no way I'm stepping me go home for him. At least Brighton is has given him the platform to show what he has again. It will share at Brighton and he's been consistent for them. He's scoring in the league. He's scoring also in the Europa League, which is not bad at all. C'est social pass attack now. Even Rafinha, c'est same point. He is fighting for game time. Because they have Ferran Torres, Yamil Lamar also Lewandowski Joao Felix wedding Etu near Dimpo which be Cancelo or right wing. So if Semir Fatia, why would I come back when I'm enjoying at what? Brighton and Hove Albion. And Brighton will give you the perfect platform to revive everything again. Because if you should sign permanently with Brighton and have 2 consistent seasons, figures are the top Brighton players. And as they'll be called for 115. We've seen players move from Brighton. We've seen that the figures are teams are willing to pay for. Alexis McAllister after World Cup 9 or Quaye, he went for a huge sum over 50 million. Yeah. That's not bad. It depends on the Barcelona. I mentioned number 10 na Yembube. Oh, na can be the bets now we Brighton and Hove Albion.
Right.
I'll just sit there. And nya Emma winning na enye for Ansu Fati is the fact that they are considering Joao Felix on a permanent basis. So if Joao Felix is permanent, now Robert Lewandowski is still leading the lines for them. So it means it leaves them with just one position for them to what? To fight for. And that's the right hand side and a right wing. And you have about 3-4 players battling for that position. I don't see him staying. Maybe from where I sit, if Barcelona should give Joao Felix a permanent contract, that means that number 10 could go to him. Because even the guy at Atletico was speaking fondly about Barcelona. Also, Barcelona is the team all person heading on board. And trust me, ocean the numbers, then your years say now, it will be very, very difficult to say he might go back to Atletico Madrid. So Ansu Fati should listen. Play under De Zerbi. At least England or every week will be a show. Now you are playing for Brighton, you are playing in Europe. It's better than going to Barcelona, wearing the number 10 jersey and sitting on the bench. Because when saw Barcelona, none the injury record no proper, but over England no. As a very consistent kakra. At Barcelona, he was just getting injured week in, week out. So if I were Fati, I'll just opt to stay with Brighton. and build myself again under De Zerbi.
Okay.
Why are Chelsea trying to put themselves into a very, very difficult situation? Why are they considering going for Victor Osimhen? I don't understand.
I don't want player.
How come Naneduka said or share the star, not share we start? Why would Chelsea consider going in for Victor Osimhen? See, it will be the worst move they've ever done.
Explain it, boy. Kakre.
Yeah, it will be for Chelsea to think say Osimhen will be the guy to lead them. One, Nana, emotion injury records. He's still injured though. The last time he played was on the 8th of October. So for over a month on ball. And the most consistent season he's had as a 24-year-old who will turn 25 next month was last season, Nana. So there's no season Osimhen has gone without what? Getting injured.
Right.
Pass you bet say 1 month and not 2 months with injury. There's not even a single season, with the exception of last season. And who put your ball almost 90% of what? Of the season without what? An injury. Why do you think Napoli are trying to push him out? Ask yourself. I didn't hear a player like Osimhen. Some few months ago, you bet now I said the value 150 million euros. All of a sudden, Nigerians are asking, say, why are you not going to Saudi Arabia? He's not being consistent with the coach, and Rudy Garcia. So ask yourself, say, why is it that all of a sudden it looks like Napoli is not the right team for him? Chelsea should dodge that bullet. It's a huge bullet. They should dodge a bullet. Last season, Nana, in Europe's top 5 leagues, he missed the most chances. People won't see because he scored 26.
But he was top scorer in the Scudetto.
Yes, but then, the conversion rates now, that's the issue. Sometimes the football goes beyond your training pay. Because the numbers are there to what? To back it. 20, he missed 24 big chances. In Europe. And this thing, Chelsea have seen it before with Lukaku. They've complained before with Lukaku. So why will you make the same mistake twice?
When you say Osimhen is a good player.
Nana, he's not a player to lead Chelsea.
Okay. No, I ain't to lead Chelsea.
Nana, I'll stick with Jackson. Oh no, Nana, I'm being honest. Osimhen beba. I'll stick with the 22-year-old. I know he could get better. Last season, Jackson scored 12 for Villarreal. He was their top scorer.
Jackson is better than Osimhen.
And I'm making Osimhen beba. Make you 100 million. Now, I'm beba.
Yeah, boy, kakra. Jackson, ya wo. Senegal ni obo Chelsea. Onimbo bosin Victor Osimhen.
Tio, menka so onimbo bosin no.
Onimbo Chelsea no.
To some extent, onimbo Chelsea is Osimhen.
Who Sheba?
Oh no. Listen, you don't watch the Italian league regularly. And you see Osimhen missing big chances. Now penalty cry
but he ends up as top scorer.
Yes, because they are creating enough for him. You are playing for Napoli. Team Abono is very important. They will create more for you.
Jackson is a proper goal scorer than Osimhen.
Nana, check Jackson's numbers. People who think that Jackson is wasteful. Jackson is only, and you see, interesting is he's only 22.
He's only 24.
Yeah, already 25 next month.
Now we're only 23 next year.
Hey, next year. All right. Nana, Chelsea should dodge the bullet.
Right.
They should dodge it.
Okay.
Because a 22-year-old, say, I came by Yehuno. Oko Chinchi by Yehuno. Ebu no bogu. Nankofo dinner them. To they look at him. I would rather what? Put faith in him. Say, or no, bet me lead him lines in the next 2-3 years.
Okay.
Already, Nana, in 14 games, he has 7 goals. He has the same number of goals as Osimhen.
But he's not missed big chances, eh?
He's missed. But then Oko, Italy, Osimhen, about the big chances missed that he's leading the chart.
Season way.
New season way.
Where are my figures, kakra?
He's missed 6.
And how the
6. One misses 6. Ashe 6.
Jackson there.
What the Jackson here, remember? Over excitement. Something we mini bono. But Nana, I'm telling you this.
All right, bro.
I'm telling you this. Chelsea should dodge the bullet.
Right.
I don't know why I feel like, see, this guy will come good. Last season, so himself, Villarreal, I'm top scorer. And now, let me say their top forward is Gerard Moreno. He even outscored Gerard Moreno.
Right.
And Chelsea saw something in the guy, which I'm beginning to see.
And he's a newfound king at the bridge.
Nana, share Osa. I feel about England though. England pressure no engage you.
Okay.
Look how compose Johnny Koshe Italy so ma.
Those men do a wasteful. Or injury prone.
Injury prone, he's wasteful. He won't be consistent for
Jackson
you.
is a better scorer than him.
Jackson, relatively. Let me put that's the key word.
It has.
Nana, me that's it.
Thank you very much, Joe. Interesting analysis, but Madam Nyagin, Osimen disciples. Osimen was African brothers need to know here on what I want to. Also, Shadow Moody Bed.
Ciao. Yo bogu to go say Quaye. Quaye pa.
That's all Moby. He's been injured for like a month and over. Huh? Yeah. Okay, let's move on to some of our messages. Okay. Oh, Lord of mercy. This one says, "Hi Nana Darkwa Gyasi, you are doing great. Zinchenko's goal moved Arsenal closer to the top of the table. Rodri's goal gave City 1 point ahead to remain in first position in the Premier League table. Salah's 2 goals moved Liverpool closer to the top of the table. Lindelof's goal moved Manchester United from 8th to 6th position in the Premier League. Thiago Silva, Sterling, Jackson, and Palmer's goals moved Chelsea from SPAC 10 to Hot 10. Hey, Charlie. It's UG. It's UG boy from Dansuman. Big ups, Nana Darkwa. Undiluted voice on radio and running commentary is dope. Gracias. This one says, "Good morning, Nana TCL. Is your regular listener, Dem Sleep Benjiro, listening to you live inside Tema Newtown. I want to thank God Almighty for your lives. Keep up the good work. Greetings to all my lovely friends, Boss Spencer, Sammy Tuga, Gold, Ateta, Colors, Big Money, Pincho, Bra Soa, Bra Bigger, and to all Parliament members." Pia guys at Achima Safo, he says, "You are doing a great job, Nana. We are grateful, sir." I heard Nanedu advise Ansu Fati to look for average teams in Spain to join. Is he forgetting that Ansu Fati is one of the highest paid players in Spain, earning over 300k a week with a release clause of 1 billion euros? No average club in Spain can afford Ansu Fati's wages. Currently, Barcelona and Brighton jointly pay Ansu Fati's wages. This is Kofi from Kaswa. Thank you, Kofi. This one says, "Good morning, Nana. I'm Ramsey from Cape Town. Nico Williams' agent. His contract will expire in June. We should not forget that situation. Athletic know that Nico wants since long time, but there's still no formal bid on the table to sign a new deal. We are still waiting," told El Correo. So let Nanedu know that he did not sign a new contract yet. Toxic is at Mr. Saki Rewinding Shop. Also, Nana, I want my team Liverpool to go in for PSV Eindhoven's winger, Johan Bakayoko. Nana, he's one of the best direct wingers in the world. Nana, please keep your eyes on that player. He's a super player. Thank you, Toxic. I'll try and do that. Ose, Nana Darkwa, unkanche Josiah say, enye onunkwano nimbo mu. Al Nassr can beat Manchester United and Chelsea. What's he talking about? That the Saudi League is not competitive. Players have moved to the Saudi Pro League. To Europe, they are performing. This Cameroonian player, Abubakar, look at what he's doing at Fenerbahce. Josiah, come again. Okay. Paimuka. What's he saying? I see Josiah's analysis is awkward. The fact that you disagree with him doesn't make it awkward. Hey, Charlie. You want him to speak your language. He's also speaking his language. So you are free. Comments are free. It's facts that are sacred. Indeed. You are free to comment, but respect everybody's view. Nana Sancho must go to Juventus and leave Manchester United, or he should come to Barca. Xavi should go for the boy. I'm scatter. That's the only that doing Sancho. This message reads, God bless your indefatigable pundits for digesting and disintegrating and juxtaposing issues to the simple. Wow. The sobriquet remains the same. Humble lion, and you are loud and clear. Inside Kwashibu will keep the fire burning. Thank you, sir. Well, it's a good morning, guys. It's better to stick to Nicholas than Victor. I pray my team Chelsea learn from their mistakes. It's Monyo Robert Bride from Adidome, inside Volta region. Greetings to my lovely brother, Monyo Felix, inside Kwabenya Estates. This one says, Jackson is far more ahead of Osimhen. Greetings to Papa White of Alajo. And greetings also to Raskobi, one of Trinity Academy. This is Mr. Odenio from Teacher Mante. Well, it's a good morning, Nana TCL. I always feel happy whenever I tune in to listen to you guys. This is Selby from Mataiku. Greetings to my girlfriend inside Temasi 4. She's called Riti Shelby. Hey. Charlie. Martin Koopman is gone. Oh, Charlie, my paddy. Hey, coachy. And I'm not so up my tad in even to be mrenu. Now, as for Pamins, is that Taria Mapam, Mirana, even Mundia Comano. Ah, all right. Good morning, my lovely sports crew. I thank God for your lives. I'm Theo from Tema Community 1, Site 14. Please, I've heard that the American billionaire have bought shares in Manchester United. If it's true, then Ten Hag should sit up well, or they will sack him and bring in a proper coach. But please, I want to ask, is Adel Tarabat and Marin Shamak still playing football? Because when I was a kid, I always admired Adel as a second CR7. Very good and skillful player. Me, I like Shamak. Shamak was a very good striker, but honestly, Botuguza. Good morning. Please, is the Spanish La Liga, in the Spanish La Liga, their rules are jersey numbers from 1 to 25 must be worn in the season, and no jersey number can be retired. So that was why Ansu Fati was given the number 10. And moreover, he was the brightest player by then. Filmsman from Sagleme. Greetings, boss. Yes, Nico Williams will be leaving Bilbao, and his next destination will be FC Barcelona. This is Onga from Medina. Onga, good to hear from you. It's been long, bro. It's a good morning, Nana. This is Cedar from DC. The gentleman is in your studio saying Jackson is a better goal scorer than Osimhen. What is his name? He needs deliverance from an Awoyo pastor, I swear. His name is Josiah. He can deliver himself, don't worry. And this one says, hi guys, what is Josiah talking about? How can you say a player who runs faster than the ball is better than Osimhen? Hey Josiah, this is living money inside Osimhen.
Goal scorer.
And this one says a player who runs faster than the ball. This one says, hi Nana TCL, good morning, keep up the good work for Mother Ghana. And this is Courage from Adenta Mother Love. We're bracing ourselves for the predictor, so you stay tuned. Hello NDG, what analysis is Joe making over there? When he talks about bad injury records, as for that one, we all know. But for him to say he's not good enough to lead Chelsea, as for that is ridiculous, Joe. This is Nzonzi. Dominic is texting from Oyibi Bush Canteen. He says, good morning, Nana Darkwa. To be frank with you, my team Chelsea will come stronger after the international break. I think the Chelsea board should hold on to their horses on Victor Osimhen's deal. In terms of footwork, Nicholas Jackson is far better than Osimhen. And I agree with Josiah 100%. Chelsea is the only club who manipulate things from the fringes of a vibrant club. Our club is extraordinary, but still people underrate us. Still, blues forever. As a respect goes to you all, the Max crew. This is Lipman from Sakumono. Greetings to you, Lipman. Franco says, hi Nana, I'm so sad as a Porcupine fan. All is not well with the team at the moment. We know those agenda journalists in Kumasi have really cost us, especially. I've edited the name you wrote. I can't read it. Always raising personal attacks on Nana Amponsa. Now, what will he say again when NY is no more in the club? But yes, still the club is sinking. I'm so sad, Nana. Extend my greetings to Fireman, Ogodo, and Matthias, a.k.a. Showboy. I wish him a speedy recovery. This is Franco. How you do? Good morning, Max FM. Brighton and Hove Albion should make the loan deal of Ansu Fati permanent one, since he's doing well in Brighton. And Pim Darkwa should make Ghana proud by winning today. This is Citizen Kelvin inside Tema Community 1. Okay. I have Max FM 89.7 live around the world on www.maxfmlive.com. Still waiting for the predictor. I don't any on your predictor, Lana. Huh? Yeah, we go break. Still to come in the second phase of the show. Hearts of Oak pathways with Martinus Koopman. Ampem Darkwa in Africa for the women's semi-final. Okay, and I say come about for a kind of me, but still reminding you that the Black Friday on every Friday in the month of November is still ongoing. Bramax by another Tonyo man, so 50%. Oba, your TVs and air conditioners, your washing machines and fridges, your freezers, your soundbars, and your smartphones. Nina 50% discount. Frame, it was 05969133220 and at 05969132298. For more details, now only emetric and common. Max by Happy Life, proud sponsors of the sports park on Max 89.7. Someone says, Nana, is that your new term? No. What I mean is that if somebody types an offensive word or somebody's message, does not make sense. Now my editing in there, not just my ear from. What do I say? Okay, this is the message that will introduce the predictor. He says his name is Martin. He's texting from East Legon, and he says, Nana, today I'm with Tony, my boss. Nanedu called me yesterday that Tony has something special for us today, so I'm waiting. So as you wait, Tony has made the grand entry into the Max Sports Arena. Into any wabao the predictor no ever.
The Max Predictor. The Max Predictor. The Max Predictor. The Max Predictor. The Max Predictor.
Good morning.
Nana?
Yeah.
I go video say any predictions. No, come on, I do answer your predictions. Now me say, and then there may be some on call per sec. 𝐒𝐏𝐿 your friend is a brofo.
Answering.
Oh, there be 𝐒𝐏𝐿 until Oba no of you because daddy here.
Back of head.
Eh?
Back of head.
Back of head.
The Max Predictor.
Back of head, the back of head.
Alangari.
And your own tea, a man homework near Chro, Sadi him say, yes, see, they say homework, the omoye. Yeah, the man Kualana, what your homework and out chair, no what Chro Udi.
And no number.
Oh, number. I'm going to zero. That's so papa bomb pop.
Oh, 𝐒𝐏𝐿 back of head.
Back of head.
Ah.
There be Udi. Oh, nana.
Josiah, who show internet so.
Oh, that's how no the AI kwano use okruma.
𝐒𝐿.
Them can say me nim tina me bisa ona.
Back of
Who now call presec?
Back of head.
Every one mo winning 8 times.
No, back of head.
Back of head. Maybe omo mo nim no mo the messages ni ba. Mo nim 𝐒𝐿 brofo di Mr. Mo.
Obi eni Ghana ho ni 𝐒𝐿 brofo.
Obi be send you. Oh there be obi be send you. Obi be send you. Now ko tranka me no obi te unje na ozi o twekọ ye ka no brofo me say.
Shift.
There be.
Kai.
Me say nana brofo the language is dynamic.
Boss. Niti shift as say.
O there obi be send, o there obi be send.
Oh, me say.
Nana me ni mo want me to be nka.
Ya betro.
Me pese me ka no obi be ka say.
Me nka se muncho. This year what come na me tan chana me ka shift. Obe koto. Ana obe so dey gina o.
Shift ye different.
Or this year ba me bisa unte na me ke. Me say what come na me tan chana me ka shift. Obe koto ana obe sorry. Unjinko.
Shift to where, left or right?
The man can shift.
Shift. You can shift front, shift back, shift left, shift right. Now can shift. Obi be send you the correct English word. Who the hell? What's the message you? Obi onim correct of 𝐒𝐿 any so 𝐒𝐿 no obi ba say shift. Obi be send you correct word.
It's called occiput.
Oh, your occiput. Minim said so put somewhere. But if I can't say I can predictor, some predictor credibility. Or say me mama for GBD.
Obi so say occiput or skull.
No, score yeah, the whole entire.
I know eti kwankora no. Unim ti kwankora.
Helmet na. We na.
Okay. Stereo, oh, you be stereo. Thank you for the occiput. Tony didn't know. Don't mind him.
Yeah, many question by how will the examiner don't know the answer to a question?
Man can't just say madam for be say exams na a dictation no. Question no choke readiness answer no.
I go be that. Nana, you say about exam na kwano so wa bon na ono exam no mucho ni nyina on tiase. Enti na daf no ni ma de no. Enti o the question e kire no na hu say exam na ni but ono we hu no hu say ni din and o de say na maybe nana Darkwa Gyasi enu no hu ye. Enti he say na exam na ni be gina an ho. Enti ofi say akwa na copy enti o study so nana Darkwa Gyasi o tro full page ni nyina.
Charlie, Obi so about now. Your friend in your denta. I say etiko in English is the warehouse of the brain.
Charlie, I'm a for the warehouse of the brain. Then they do say etiko. And then bro for and say tree the one trust.
Josiah, unti the uni pe be say what to come. Na I know obi to come na. What do car? What continue car? Na opese nipa no tweko na otanse a. Wo be kan zen. Because shift is in the enye no cre. And I'm saying who you out to come number 10 and I'm shift I will to na over trans.
And left, right,
back. But where do you shift to? The available space.
Of course.
But there could be space front.
No.
So ideally.
Maybe anyway, bet me a boy.
Okay,
let's go straight. African World Cup qualifying matches in there. Rwanda and Zimbabwe under 3.5. Equatorial Guinea and Namibia 1x. DR Congo and Mauritania under 3.5. Ethiopia and Sierra Leone under 3.5.
We see a shift to the front stabrismus.
Ewo some S word be but.
Who did be a say?
Oh, Nana.
Obi be kana so.
The mami for predictions.
Stabrismus.
Nana, one, your friend is saying Euro 2024 qualifying match by Kubi War. Israel
Scotland.
That was Switzerland.
Switzerland, right.
X2, double chance for Switzerland. Double chance for Switzerland. Now meba African matches are a World Cup qualifier. Mami sambu bosumbium. Rwanda and Zimbabwe under 3.5. Equatorial Guinea and Namibia double chance for Equatorial Guinea 1x. DR Congo and Mauritania under 3.5. Ethiopia and Sierra Leone under 3.5. Sanso and Oko Chile, Primeira B. Santiago and Union San Felipe. Both teams to score. Until the 5. And I'm there to Gano. Until the sure bet. Mr. Moa and Rams about Koso Pascal. And you Fetoto, a friend say there is a problem.
Also, I'm a friend.
Fetoto.
Okay, Mr. Mo message if you be over American and much of a quick free.
A telegram for
Debbie. Message we every Padibo or Liberia. A friend in Nkwana. I see the last 10 days in here. Omo charge ajo papa mo su. Omo jetire nyina wa manase.
Ebeba.
Na ene de nyame anu no krani. Omo down. Mo green nso na kokona doson.
Kokono ba ko na pa ndwa.
Nyina ye kokko de sheba.
Charlie. Njide na unze ye almost 90%. Me ma Josiah say. Dabi nana obinya 90, no obinya 67 na. The same thing.
Unte de michi. Chacha sem ne ekayo.
But Josiah onya 67.
And they do say chacha bet in cheating the same.
Ona makas etiko bro for
the bet in cheating the same.
Na kwa nya bibia na ye kana bro for etumi kana otwi.
Una won kana otwi. Una won see when you catch obi sa twi lectures no mo le gon say bet in twi mudin the same.
But so na do cause obi ebi vagina no pa.
You cannot say anything twi.
Nana
say you cannot say what?
Nana you cannot say no pa vagina.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Yes, you cannot say anything.
You or me?
Who say?
No, you answer me.
Ɔsɛ nyɔma ni bi o tiri kan o twi.
Ɔdi sɛ ba wunti.
Yɛn nyibia na ɔka no.
Wunti Debbie. Wo na wunti mi kan na sɛ mi kɔ am da kwa.
O yɛ kasa na nyansɛm bia na ɔka no brɔfo ɔka no otwi.
Mate mi aka.
So what's the adopted word?
Which adopted?
Then I would be
For betting, yeah. What's the adopted?
And betting, who can you choose?
O sɛ ɔka bet na the auntie twi ni kura chase.
The uncle school no auntie brofo na auntie where
bet chacha.
Yes, no onim chacha.
Ɔbɛti bet.
Ne no kre. Me na no team kura so onim their friend bet.
The other chacha.
Na chacha de unse na oka chacha na is playing cards na be any.
No, but it's gambling.
What is gambling? Catch them. Na betting and gambling.
Hey, gambling.
But no professional gambling.
Look at these guys.
Semantics.
O sɛ yɛn yɛ twi kasa no.
I'm saying that.
Yɛ wa kasa mu a. Ɛbɔ yɛ numdu. Ni yɛ wa kasa mu.
Don't speak with emotions. So let's be realistic and speak.
It's over 2 Serbians now.
Over 2 Serbians waka chacha. I mean 2 Serbians maka chacha.
Serbi, you predict the chacha predictions.
Let's use the word bet now.
I'm saying that this is a cheap program. Okay. We speak both Chi and English. Na me just betting no. Me pese me chema me tie 40 asa. Me kan chacha.
Na me kasa words bu ha.
She said
What of your kasa no?
O kasa
me kan direct twi.
Fasebe kan.
O kasa na
vagina na na.
And so but kan o twi mu and that's how they sabi kan.
Baby, that's a different thing.
So you are happy saying the English word.
But not the Q word. But not the Q word.
It will not go down well.
It's like educating somebody on radio and you shouldn't having sex. It doesn't mean that you can translate it in three direct.
You can do. So we need that.
What
direct way. The typical person
you don't necessarily have to speak direct to translate something. You don't necessarily have to speak directly to translate something.
Yeah.
Who is that and teach you on?
Sebio or what?
My investors.
What Tony said cannot be said. What do we can the same thing with
that direct? Is you.
Vagina.
Somebody come here.
Don't have a kind man in kind. Me see.
Mogo break.
No.
Mogo break.
Charlie, and the memo ready. Why no more from
all right. Charlie, people their mind are good.
Opportunity for the Fabians. They are back in it.
When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years, Africa, and you know, again over the years, almost sustaining also. They say Manchester United is winning quadruple. Hey,
I'm penny for say a motive your son, you multipenne, a yet Sasabon Samoa Wabu Achacha, and a yet mass post pack. Yasa Abebio, a Juada Ecosi, a Fiada no Panon Clone, Ecosi, a Riaprem to Brim, Tia Yada dear daddy, and Kwana Bebrel.
Embrace the all-new iMac 32 Android television with advanced modern tech, which gives you an improved viewing experience and unlimited pleasure. The slim, slick television comes with full HD screen with high resolution and wide color gamut. The top-notch picture quality makes your movies and games 5 times clearer. With the latest Android 11 version, enjoy all your favorite Android apps like Netflix, YouTube, Showmax on a click. Watch all your favorite programs non-stop with a sharp focus, balanced contrast, and radiant balance. Take a step into a new world of scenery and fantasy with the new iMac 32 Android television. Available at all MaxBuy shops nationwide and online at 1,799 Ghana cedis only. Visit us on www.maxbuy.com.gh or download the MaxBuy app on Google Play Store. You can also call on 05 0596 913 298 or 0544 019 552. IMAX Smart Life.
Hey, Amma, when Kweku bought his car 3 months ago, everyone was surprised, including me. So I asked him how he did it. He said he listened to a program called Grow Your Wealth on Max 89.7 FM every Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Well, when I also listened, I got so many opportunities to create wealth. Today, I have a plot of land and building my house. See me. Grow Your Wealth on Max 89.7 FM every Thursday at 8:30 a.m. It's your financial breakthrough.
Max Drive, ya tumunchnia manaye de Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And to follow hujimu, feel the excitement galore on emwaye de Max Drive niye La Posta, Famiko.
What a guan, me conscious brethren. Your favorite roots rock reggae tunes with inspirational vibes. Reggae Max on Max 89.7 with DJ NY comes your way every week, Mondays to Fridays, 12 noon on Max 89.7 FM. Reggae Max, feel the natural mystic flow in the airwaves right into your VAs. What?
Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. Cause reggae's what a goal! That is Thomas Partey with an absolute beauty into the corner. Cancelo! What a hit! It's Messi! 2-0 to PSG. It's Mane and it's blasted into the back of the net by Naby Keita.
Shot the target! Oh my word! What's the Sputnik? Through the middle, opportunity for the Fabians! They're back in it! Awako!
When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years, Africa, and you know, again over the years, almost sustaining also. They say Manchester United is winning quadruple. Hey,
I'm penny for say a motive your son, you multipene, a yet Sasabonsamo Wabu Achacha, and a yet mass post pack. Yasa Abebio, a Juada Ecosi, a Fiada no Panon Cron, Ecosi, a Ria Prem to Brim, Sia ya the dear daddy at the and Kwane Bebrel.
This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. Yadi wadoka mwa, nije kamwa, yadi ereshe mwa, yadi wadoka mwa, nije kamwa, yadi ereshe mwa,
It's 33 minutes past 10, 89.7. Interesting times on the radio this morning.
Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Quaye.
And Hatsabok have parted ways with Martinus Koopman, my friend.
Is back again.
After 3 months in charge and 10 games, Martin Koopman has left. Hatsabok, training grounds. Well, they've gone same way. And they appointed Abdul Rahim Bashir, aka TJ, as the new acting head coach for the Phobians. How successful is he going to be at the club? And at the Bena has the book, a substantive coach. Oba, Shebre, Ebe Daniana.
It's back again, so this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again.
34 minutes past 10.
Let's cherish our Women's Premier back again. Since the days
Techno Mobile. But pop out like a big shot with the next level technology of the Techno Phantom X2 series. X2 series, yeah, mobile phone at Techno Diaba. And you know, Techno are partners for the next edition of the African Cup of Nations. Okay, so Techno Mobile say Quaye mobile phone beyond the Bedijuma will be Techno powered. Enjoy stunning clarity and cinematic details on the 6.8 AMOLED screen and cunning Gorilla Glass protection. The battery capacity is 5,160 milliamps. U charge ya, udi siswa within 1 hour. Na aboma say be udu weni che Techno. Accredited show be a benwa. Ubenye biato na ususu wa enjoy the features of the Techno Phantom X2. Nyabito Ewo Max Buy retail shops nationwide, or call them on 059 6913 298. Join the League of the Extraordinary today. And I'll say comma Star Times. And when I'm talking about Star Times, today is a special day in the life of a very special guy. Yeah, he's a special guy, a good guy, good soul, fine man, good husband, good father. Elikondo, happy birthday. May the good Lord bless you, protect you, and help you realize all your dreams. I wish you good health, long life, and the very best you wish for yourself. Keep being yourself and keep being the great guy we all know you to be. Elikondo, God bless you, and it's a pleasure our paths crossed. Nyami shall be brave. Enjoy your day to the fullest, Eli. Start time, Semen Kancho say. Udu eni cho mwa so ya. Uba beji u decoder, or dish, or cable no 1 month super package subscription for as cheap as 260 Ghana cedis. You get your Star Times and you enjoy the Saudi Pro League, the Ghana Premier League, the German Bundesliga, the Scottish Premier League, the Dutch Eredivisie, the Portuguese Cup. We are basketball fan. You are covered on Star Times. Inti bra, nabejo Star Times because season way day you can't afford to miss out of the excitement at Star Times and on the games and all the movies, any telenovelas, any interesting programs. Star Times ede banyina. Fresh Star Times in penny for. It was 0242 437888 0242 437888. You can reach us on WhatsApp on 055 35 11 993 055 35 11 993 for more enquiries. Star Times, Star Times, Star Times. Enjoy digital life. Star Times are the broadcast sponsors of the Premier League in Ghana.
Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own.
All right, so a few messages here. This one says, good morning, Anna Darkwa Gyasi. The 𝐒𝐿𝐏𝐻 thing is called Union in English, please. It's your boy, Isaac Jude Selom Ankuche, inside Interbrain Pharmacy, Medina Zongo Junction. The second one is scoot. Scoot over, not shift. Okay, scoot over, not shift. Charlie, people know. Scoot over, not shift. And about Kunzo say Union, 𝐒𝐿𝐻 Union. Hey. Mventu mutrimo. Yazi 𝐒𝐿𝐻 Union. Obiso de about say. Let's see, Charlie. This one says it is called occiput. All right, sterile. Oibi. Or say enfaun kwanto chacha. Word that means playing cards with your life. So now some Krife babe told me this morning. Her friend and fiancé want 10K bet. So do I know how to do it? Because she want to do some. The denial is huge. Masa, it be cha-cha. Oh, interesting morning today.
Premier League is back.
Kwesi there say, I like the way you people do your program. Fantastic. Kwesi there is at airport. Kwesi, education, entertainment, information. Way to go.
The days of Ishmael, we've been there. We've been there. The Vichy one.
I said the back of it is called occiput. All right. This is Selby. Okay, Selby. That's it. Sadiq. Say, good morning, NDG. Hope you guys are doing well. Nana, do you have shares in the TCL company or it's just a nickname? Your name, the marketing's power. Sadiq, I'm going to is it more Max by Minubium? More Max by Sadiq. Why? Sadiq, Opa Mama. They are still my friends, but right now I'm officially Max by. First not me TCL, but is it me a Max by? Anaju? Me Max by.
Serious, so Max by.
I'm Max by.
Brand ambassador.
Is that first not me TCL?
Nana TCL. So say Nana Max by.
Simple. What does it?
We've been there. We've been there.
Nana I must cry no ye. Oh. Say Anano soundbite.
Yeah, Nana Max.
It's 40 minutes past 10, 89.7. Nyame Aduma Ampem Darkwa Ejina Okono, the representatives from Ghana at the CAF Women's Champions League. One more airball is a tough test for Ampem Darkwa ladies. Now, Anyasem Ketwa, unim se Ampem Darkwa for no, Oma Yade, Oma Bon Modena, Oma Kwakudusa, and Pempensowi. And our own coach, your friend Joe Nana Darkwa, he's been talking ahead of that semi-final clash later on today.
Every semi-finals is like finals, very tough. And we know that we are going to have a very good game tomorrow. Definitely, they know us and we know them. They have watched our game and we've been watching their games. But inshallah, we are going to win the game. Any war that you are going, you don't need defeat. So you predict when, you work for it, then you have it. So I trust my girls; they are going to work, and definitely with their hard work and determination, we can win the game. Oh, as for injuries, we don't have. Only our top striker, Mariam Ponsa, is not all that well. You can see that she is not playing our games, but other girls are there. Psychologically, we have psyched them. They know what is at stake, so they will work. We all know that tomorrow's match is a very tough encounter. We are going to meet tactically a very good game, but preparation-wise, we are okay. Psychological-wise, we are okay. So we are going to work for that.
That's Joe Nana Darkwa. He's also been nominated for the Men's Coach of the Year category, or yes, Coach of the Year category. For women's national teams. And only a nomination by Quaye Abba. Ophelia Mponza, so black. Ophelia is in one of the national teams. Or Basigi team, and she's there for this Darkwa Champions League. She's also been talking.
Yaba Nyamiadum Yatimi Abo Adu semi-finals. And semi-finals, and so I can easy. Tuba Campo, you're well prepared, saying Nyamiadum na semi-finals na Yakubu. You better win in your finals. Players no be ready for the game. Say you better train say nyame aduma de bechina yakwa akobone ade 3 points nyakọ finals. So make us say esombo emaye because we share enu ntina ye wa see no. Say you better beje cap no na de akọ Ghana na ya nmunyam hye de ama oman Ghana. Ene ya nkasa ye mu ne mpanyimfo a omudi yanim ti no ya well prepared say you better akọ finals na ya de cap no de akọ Ghana. The mekache supporters for more say omutaya chini say nyame admo china say de be on be ma ye free say ye sha say free group stage de do same say no mata ya chi sa no ye be sro mo say nyame admo china so mo sa meta ya chi na gide na omanya wo ye mu no ye so ye mo omani mu ase ye be hwe say ye be win na ya twen finance no na do be ba ne sa na ono so abone ya win sene ye de sha ase no ntem din kan ka say ye ready for game no Tienya Saki and man saying Yamia much and could not park in this one. So approaching the stars free group stage near they do Sammy Sino. And no young watch now yako delivering the coaches for no so much no tea company and share the Kakrana Yanswin Yanko Ponima Nimuno. I think the Kabuna Obia the need effort ekama. A bad boy at Yamaji Capon.
Abayano Atipao, and she's also a very good footballer, Ophelia Ponsan of the Mpimdakwa ladies team. So, I'm in Sporting Casablanca. Yanyan Wajumai, you are not Yatesi Memadim, Nanedu.
Nana?
Yeah.
Big game, you know, especially when we share a first Moroccan side.
Washano.
And this Moroccan team was on your Kosia. Almost over margin say, once I'm going to match the former champions, no. I say happy game and sana. It's money on my ball. So I think that psychologically, no. On the game, the Saudi and the Morocco for Najunimu. And I'm Pemdakwa for an Endamo. A big game. Medin Kanka say, "O tournaments like this, not defending champion watching the Shana, a mouse our confidence, no." And it was good to say, after losing their second game, no. Saudi and the guide your mom winning third game they qualify. So it make this game no very important for Ampem Darkwa team no. And especially when who we near who could face the last two champions in Mubako. Well, the first one was Memrodi Sanders. The second one was Farabat for no. What I say? Me and no Mulsia in the next semi-final no. Na ba final. So that is one thing they say guide Ampem Darkwa for no going to today's game or mobile. So easy, sir. But they are likely to pick the maximum win to qualify to the next one. And I don't know how I realize one Pemdakwa team no one say. Oh, compare this particular team to last year team now. It looks like team no. A bit more that assurance they say they can pick a win. And Adakwa I got the experience in the local. So now I think say make for straight win for Pemdakwa in today's game now.
Straight win for Pemdakwa in today's game against Sporting Club Casablanca of Morocco. Joe.
Nana.
Yeah.
Tough game.
Who's that?
Embedding. And my ball sometimes they unpredictable kakra because say me cast in mind equity kakra. Okay, first ever edition of my boy no.
Yazaka
score final no. And also now they were free scoring side.
Yeah.
That tournament almost share goals pa. Sata no be anti omonka. So going into every game, they were underdogs. Until final, and I think that was the tournament that Mamelodi Sundowns didn't concede a single goal. So you can say final, no, and we need by 2-0. But then I love the fact that Sundowns are also playing against Asfar. Into 2 winners, no, definitely no. The final before the final.
Yeah.
So now all Ampem Darkwa will have to think of Casablanca for no. They've not been regulars over there. Omo share tournaments now. Omo adebi omo ko Monday for omo share omo no kan. Mamelodi Sundowns and also Asfar. They be omo hobby. But then I think that share omo level omo dey ball game no. From Wafu tournaments no all the way to the main tournament itself. Nana they've been convincing. But then inconsistency no ever when you are not expecting them to lose certain games. Yeah. Especially that 3-0 loss to Monday. Baby Edru no it's a knockout stage. So I think that they need to keep their concentration level very, very high. Utie coach now he's talking about the fact that they are prepared physically, psychologically, so because in my bond now sometimes with the chacha, you know say baby kitty to me SABBR. That sometimes there's this lapse of concentration that you don't know where it comes from. So we are just edging them on because no one expected them to win the Farabat game. So as far game no one expected. It came as a shock to everyone, especially dealing with what? The fact that they are the defending champions. But the way to me assure when we do last game, this is a final for them. This game should be a final for Ampem Darkwa ladies. We've been there before. We've seen our club get there before. Behind them, but then we need this game to make it there again. Because I see this team, if they're able to beat Casablanca today, which I know that the whole of Morocco and even North Africa will be behind these girls. But then you can't say West Africa, which is also a good thing. And up north and West Africa. So I hope that definitely also then almost support or share girls need demeanor, the way how confident they are even during presses now. Nana, it tells you say we are not dealing with timid people. These girls at least wafu no moko boy, even going to Nigeria now to win that tournament. Going to Nigeria alone to beat River Angels to win the tournament to make qualification to current winner. And they've gone through certain stages of what? Of experiences. Now they are not so timid. So I believe they're not so Ebeka Wama, and they'll be able to win. And I see them winning. I see them scoring goals, and I see them winning.
And they should be motivated because of the nominations they've received from the CAF
Bebli
Women's Awards categories.
Bebli, because
get on your friends. Comfort Yeboah
is there.
Two nominations.
Yeah, two.
Best young player and
Interclub.
Best interclub player of the year.
Interclub coach, and also women's category best coach of the year. Also needing ABPM. I think six
nominations.
Yeah, and also is it Mariam Posa also got a nomination. So into shape Ghana football, Nana Emma football no. Nana I think that we are the peak now. Osha Nama Kitty now. I think that we need to work on, but to receive all these nations in a single awards ceremony, and that forms are they've done so well. And also the last person winning, I think the women's interclub was Mariam Ponsa, 2001.
Mary gets young player of the year.
Yeah. So we are very proud of them.
Tracy Chum also gets interclub player of the year.
Yeah. Into the Osha nominations, it means they are doing something right. And say, Nana in Kakanka, women's football in Africa is growing.
Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised that in the next two editions we will see 16 teams playing in the Champions League. It's possible because all of a sudden, as a gaining win acceptance, everywhere. Obieni DH, and it's been massive. I just remember 2 years ago when they played the first time. Hazake Seko PM will final. All of a sudden, just look at how people are, even interested in this one. So Nana, I think it's a young boy. See, they've done so well with women's football because when this thing started, it was just these teams were here playing the Malta Guineas Premiership.
Sure.
We never even, imagine say one day we'll have in the space of 3 years, we'll have teams making it into the knockout stages of women's CAF Champions League women's edition. So we should be proud of ourselves, and I think say enter Darkwa Gyasi.
And interestingly, on the flip side, and the larger picture, the Nora Hoptil effect has had an impact. The Black Queens have been nominated for Women's Team of the Year category for the 2023 CAF Awards.
This was the team that they missed out on. Was it
the last
AFCON? Yeah, AFCON.
Yeah.
Nana. So it should tell you the Operation Voter. Now Operation Voter, I see yan shisha Nora Hoptil. Yan beside the on chichi.
Hey, no, he said you man. Also question.
Because Operation Voter, Ubo game I will lose. You are not conceding.
The next qualifier is against Zambia. Yeah. Next qualifier is against Zambia.
No, but so far so good. So far so good. Nana. Under 24, Nancy no call Eswatini go winning 6-1.
Yeah.
It looks like yes, Yabeka said we are having issues with the men's team, but let's look at the women's team. See on here shape the progress they've made, both national teams and club.
Right.
Now they've made so much strides. They've done so well, and I think it's a young bump for now. So it's not women's football is not that easy. If you follow the women's game, you'd know that there is a lot that goes into it than men's game, because dealing with it's a bit delicate. Ubisa coaches. Now we had a men's coach or a coach who coaches a women's side, and he spoke about the challenges involved. It's not easy, and to be among the best 8 on the African continent, now the best 4, and they deserve lots of plaudits. On my idea.
All right, Joe. Thank you very much. Is it Andy Wakudu Madagascar for no Anna?
Yes, Madagascar phone be 3. But I think they between your updates be so if you know. Maybe with regards to Black Stars, maybe.
I know I'm catch yourself training no do all man and Roman. And one
behind closed doors.
Yeah. Andy Langasa. Who friend one since man okay. Although Ras Stadium mono.
Yes, I'm
mono. Because we are no stadium. No conference on report today anymore. Yes. I'm sure today they'll open it up for the public, and maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, Echana Madagascar for be training or park and so ahead of the game, so that will be open. But no Krano is the opening 15 minutes. Yeah. Maybe after 3, training or Paju, the Black Stars will train at Babaya later on today. So after today, we can get some information about them. All we know about is their arrival. And now Atizigi and training. 24 of the boys trained yesterday. Atizigi is expected to join the team today, so the permission be now on Quaye. So we have details of that one and more. But it's there. And go for your some naba. Papi. I'm not over Ghana Kakrao. Martinos.
And I'm very happy about that because we start on new, and the reason is that we want to play football, and I think we'll show the people also, and also the technical staff, that we can play football. For sure on the midfield, defending we are very strong, and in finishing we missed something, and that's the reason that it's a draw, but I'm very proud of my team.
But how worried are you that after 4 games you only have 4 points?
No, I'm not worried. That also now we are on midfield playing football, and now we miss something in finishing, and that's the reason that it was today a draw, but still I'm very proud of this team.
Finally, your impressions about debutant Afrani, the centre back. What do you have to say about his
performance? A very good job. He's, I think, 2 weeks with us, and now he plays the whole game. I asked him if it is okay. And
hi, Martin.
Hi, hello.
How would you describe this game?
Yeah, I think we deserved 3 points over winning, but now you see we come a lot of times now in the box, so we did a lot of training about this. Nice sessions, the boys fight for their life, and I think we have 2 times 45 minutes control about the game. Only finishing on this moment is the question now, but if we continue to do this, it will be happen for sure.
when I checked on my statistics board, you had over 60% of the possession. How do you intend to translate this dominance in possession into goals so that you can be winning games?
Yeah, to give them confidence and take every time what we did the 14 days now before this match, every time to come in the box and from up behind to build up in the midfield on the wingers and the strikers. We did a very good job, but we wait for the goal, and that's what we need.
Hamza started today and he really impressed. He had a very good game. Your impressions about his performance?
Yeah, sure. I'm very happy for him. If I see him jumping and I see some things from Romario, the Brazilian player, so I'm very happy. Look, there is a deep problem in Ghana football. I will tell you in short time.
What is the problem?
The problem is also in the national team, wingers and strikers. I keep it saying, and it's not only with us, also in the national team, also in the other clubs. And then you say, yeah, other clubs score. Reality say we have 5 points.
This team belongs to the fans.
Yeah.
They get disappointed when they don't get the results. What are you telling them after this draw?
Yeah, what can I tell? We will do everything to win games. Actually, they must come and look how we work with the boys. And I think I am not the problem, and also not the player.
That's Martin Koopman. You know, a couple of interviews that we had, post-match games, post-match interviews from the Premier League, and I'll miss him though. But as the work was it, I want to say Dogubi Nuabe. They've parted ways with him. But these are the records. After 10 match days, Hearts are winning 2 matches. Omo Abo draw 6. And one more Elusu 2 matches. Omo Ashe 6 goals. And Omo conceded 5 goals. Omo Ewo 12 points. Omo last 5 matches. Omo winning Mubako pe. And Omo draw and 9 win. So 4 draws and a win out of the last 5 games. Dusha, also folk ne Karela, Bofakwa. Heart of Lions has got the most draws of the campaign, almost 7 draws, followed by Karela with 6 draws. Hearts of Oak was 6 draws, and Bofakwa also have 6 draws. And see, we any the from the Hearts of Oak performance this season. Martin Koopman, Echo, a news, and any news. Let me go to, I think maybe, said about it can inform the discussions we'll be having around the phobians. But it's about Martin Koopman. Let me see. Martin Koopman.
Way of playing, and I'm very happy about that because we start on new. And the reason is that we want to play football, and I think we'll show.
3-1 victory for you today, and it's evident how the fans are feeling and their reaction towards the win. Do you think this is your best game as a coach of Hearts of Oak?
At home, I think yes. The last game before this game was also okay, but I think sometimes it was a football show. They like to play football, and yeah, they must wait a long time, but now they see if you are patient, and we did it on the training session, it's coming back in the game. But it asks a lot of the fans, I know. But now you see what can happen in a few weeks.
Yeah, in the last game you played both Ramos, Kashala, and also Hamza Issa up front. Today it's repeated that you've scored 3 times. You've never scored more than 1 in a game this season. Do you think you found the antidote to your goal-scoring problems?
I hope so. I hope so. It was a pity that Hamza was sick in halftime, so he had a lot of problem with stomach. He must every time to the toilet. I asked, where is Hamza? Yeah, he's again on the toilet. So I must change him, but you see the qualities of Hamza. He has something from Romario. Low on the ground, turn very fast. Yeah, I like him very much. It was a pity that he must change, but all the other one did a very good job.
You've always complained about not having a striker. Finally, you've scored more than you've averaged in 6 games already this season. Do you think you've solved your issues with the strikers you have currently?
Yeah, still, I was looking for that, but then you must looking for something else, you know. And we did it now for 3 weeks on training session, and yeah, everything goes very smoothly because all my players can play football. Now it's only what I need is fighting spirit in the game. If you have fighting spirit with this team, you can go a lot of points. So hopefully we can continue to do this.
Talking about fighting spirit, your centre back, 𝐒𝐈𝐕𝐄, what do you have to say about him?
He's my son. I was also central defender, and I like him also very much. But all the players did a very good job. Ampadu, Kofi, Korsa. So yeah, I forgot maybe a lot of players, but I'm very happy.
All right, congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Wow. See, that's hard to work. I've even lost count. Costa Papic. In the last 8 seasons or so, Costa Papic, Pakwisi Fabian, the late Yusuf Abubakar, Nibosa Busisevic, Shaibu Tanku, Sika Akono, David Duncan, Mohamed Polo, the late Ebert Ado, Eddie Ansa, Kamvali, Kelechi Asuai, Sergio Tragil, Yao Preku, Henry Wellington, Frank Nuttall, Edward Odum, Seth Hopman, Kim Grant, Samuel Boadu, Diobana Ziaminipana, Zdravko Matic. Hey, Phobia. Wow, Nanedu.
Yes. Martin Koopman caught.
Koopman is gone. He's a goner.
My being saying, come on, finding free fresh round there. Yes. Ocean numbers in this rank, and yes, sir. But me for say, me uncle some personal opinion. No, at least we first round now. Bibi wonimu, but embre na answer down Bahama no. You know, me share the time obedu ye. Na sports director no, I started pre-season already with the club. Most of these players, decision making around the club no, I shall say that. And sana Koopman eba. Obai or starting Yaman Ketenkete at the club no. Especially when most of these players or the players are new to the system. So Menyanka we first round Nansa. I'm taking decision on him if things will change because Osha meeting on my year no before on my last 4 games now. It looks like it was in the plan. By meeting Nasan and Yamasa sign and eventually my man had the opportunity to say on see our first kakra. And Odiam Kaka winning against Mediema. We have 2 away draw games. And of course, last game, Nantin Tama, we chance we draw against Legon Cities. But okay, the way a man or pick a draw from that game. Imagine him say, oh, try the first one. I think they about 10 games. Into you were about some few games be in the first round. Yeah, man, it's our opportunity now. Things may change. But Nana. What do we need to legal log on the swap? In brand new home mobile. At the back, I realize what this particular season, no, because we need 1-2 games. Now, sister, the direction of the league log. Obi to me fear, the one about them fin kakra. Obi to me fin no abasro. Because 5 games a day na boy, they do other top war. So what the league log ne assess teams in the performance it show the direction of second round be ko league mu. Into one start as sa wonya mani na ka say oh man mbede kakra one ta na mbede na amma okwa ma one sesanya ma. Me you sure say no count has taken that decision. Because come hwe ni ndwuma na oye na point build up ninge 12 out of possible 30 points enye. It means one to make minti it be the half mark. 12 points out of possible 30 points. And yet, for Haas level. And yet, but now me situation in this circumstance, no, body ye goes number. So maybe in after first one, about my fair assessment about how our team this year then, AC Echo. But the decision has been taken already. We were problem and get be within the team.
On problem, partner, say, is it about the coach not being good? What is the
coach?
problem?
No, the point, baby. Or can say, it's not him, the coach. It's not the players.
But who?
But when Mama answer.
And we also must be mindful of not reading meanings into it.
Yes. When Mama answer. So, oh, you know who situation in the who may be free. Because house is okay. Players are being paid well. Maybe I'm not here. And players are harsh. Recruitment are harsh here with this particular recruitment. Me name the poor yeah, but among your bad players. Esibe in your bad. Abosima in your bad. And Pedu on your bad. What situation no? Hamza in your bad. Kasala no on your bad. So, me mention that need problem with the recruitment. That is my opinion. Every issue, but maybe recruitment naga had here. Mention that need major problem because has got one of the best players in the local scene. Your boss is in a chair. One of the best defenders. Now, Abosima Ikamu. And Pedu has been in the scene in the last 5 years. We got the experience as a right back in the local scene. So when you saw 2 players, you become difference in one. And you improve. And I'm Pedu man of the match. What you do? Esibe wajibi. So it means the recruitment was okay. So what's the end of the year? No about 12 games in preseason. I said 35 goals no.
Opposition no born. Born.
Yeah.
Start league, you know.
Enya nso so league matches no no.
Omumu ha.
And me force anka onya opportunity kakra bi anka nya bad. Madwene mu. Bobaya 3, 4, 5 games at least your first round no. No more fair assessment of the first round. But Bobby sa whole question say me go home. Over my about 5 games at home. Maybe you look 2. And draw that when you know it's against Amateurs Dreams FC. And you for and yeah, Diana. In they teams now there in Premier League and any of them. So maybe some who question says teams when you know mobile draw one kind yeah. Second round the saying. So every one a 50-50 affair. A situation be a man heading. What I say so me for say dear but mention that the problem with the decision but me dear kakra ba na nima anka beboa ma ha steam ni kakra
steam no Bonia Quaye never solve one problems nana because is anano asimo esi entia ompa match no mde okulutina ho angosi aga
me I force this time round I'm nchare ho am appoint a new coach.
Oh okay.
Hey see no professionalism na kodanim more in the technical director ba ono the head coach buy. So obviously no.
Technical director and the odewo
ho. So you go report to him say coach ni this. No more opportunity to recruit another coach. So automatically obey one of the people who taking the decision to the next coach obeba because the technical director. Me imagine him say season na start a year no there. Omo fo obi onim the scene. Mo mo ko fo obi
go back for an expatriate.
Yes. Me imagine some fo obi o local scene mu.
Yeah.
Oh, so me know ka say 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐊.
Oh, okay.
Some about do is still at home. Ya prep 𝐒𝐻𝐻. Me imagine him say omon po obi a waba hopen.
Duncan 𝐒𝐻𝐻.
Duncan 𝐒𝐻𝐻. But say Hayford 𝐻𝐻𝐻. But my option should be the first 3.
It might be a very good challenge for Lai Kingston as well, but he's on no starless Ejuma.
Minister Kidane Lance is a dear.
He does.
Oh, then he's the best option.
He does.
Then he's the best option. While walk around the team for some time. Nana.
John Penson, I just tell him no more.
Omo
license be here.
Yeah. And he imagine say even Lai head coach. Now they are Jabia Babata. And your bad sir. Me Lai dear. My friend from afar. You know me careful when unfa show being sana assessing Bebli. But me who say Debbie. Who me Me one of the people me who coach here. Me pass a man opportunity answer. On your bad sir. Lai will not be a bad person to replace him. But oh her Lai, oh her CK, oh her Apreko, oh her Samobodua, any of them to take over, a bit to take over. Me imagine those 4 coaches we almost consider Bubako. My first option is Lai. That is my opinion. Me for say Lai has been around the team. So Bejia to my bayen is Sisiano. So the two Minquadia is my best option. Also, Lai situation called the team need co preseason a better. But Lai is not new to the scene.
Yeah.
Timinyaya, Lai will be my first option. Minye Lai free one. My second option will be Samobodu coming back. Yeah. My third option.
The second coming. So, second coming.
You know situation like this at home. One of them didn't come up with here. You are for say, I did not start here. Say you're starting afresh. Yeah, that is why you need a new person. But then I start here. We are the best option. You will be on new scene. That is why I'm comfortable with the foreign coach at this moment. Men can't the foreign coach is back house among idea. But baby, I will see. I have got 10 games already. A league no go so cost no. We will need someone who will see nimu. Or what time nimu? Or nim the air cost. That is why those coaches near my first options. Lai first, Samobodu second, CK third, Apreko fourth. Maybe a Duncan, Basse Hayford, Musa 20 aso. But those are my options. I didn't care. Me force a young consider for house edumano. I'm on your bad. But to open opportunity, some of these people didn't come. But I mean, say, I'm on Charlie. And yet, we in the Occludia Libya, about the area at the end of the season. Where the end challenge. My yes, about more than 2 games. I might appoint a new coach to take over. So, what do you say? Almost a local cinema. No one pay to take care of. They don't have bad players. They have quality players
who are capable of winning the league.
Oh, who can compete? They can compete.
As well.
Yeah. Nana, make the Emma for no.
As for team, no strength in any day. Team, what's their strength?
As it stands now, per much as I have one idea, it looks like it's their defense. It looks like it's their defense because Ghana League. Now what about 10 games? Now what consider 5. Averagely 2 games be now consider 1. It means defense is bad. Yeah, league able from high. Now about 10 now consider 5. Our defense is bad. What situation no?
Yeah.
And that is why I make us Obianse has more than 2.
How many Swatchman now consider lesser goals our league no? 5-5.
It's a make us
the rest of the teams are more conceded.
So almost straight like the defense. Even with their Medford, they don't have bad players. And they were Otange. Now we so. Now we need Rudina. They can compete any other Medford in the local scene.
Right.
So it looks like goal scoring hono. Now they Hams and the Bayajin kwa.
Aye.
So hono be a problem. So I'm consider one of the local coaches be na. I'm afraid manage and who have a heart in the base.
Okay, Nanedo, I'll come back to you before we check out. But there's a message here from Kwame Ntama, and he says, Nana and your crew, please, can you recall any white coach who has led a Ghanaian team to win the league? Question right there. Good morning, great family. You people make my day. The second one, please, can you close up? Okay. Nana Kwabna from New Tafu. This is Tafu English. So can you close up? Nana, good morning. Yami Bebli, thank you very much for your message. Okay. Yanti how the work fans need be on the exit of Martin Koopman as the head coach of the club. The coach of Busum Yensen Imboa. I know about 10 matches now. Uncle Vonzo Uncle. Okay.
Coach the Koopman the Aqua Uncle because now me there heart of folk. You sign quality players. Your materials no but coach no the status ne formation of one and the coach in status in a cake. A cake. starters. It's a modern coach. A coach between some Bebli. It's Martin Koopman. Heart for private. In playing my show, Cromanti. Sacramp in 4 seconds. No quandra.
Coach, you know, who want to move be able to get to for an now, why didn't see coaching? I go to every food you. Every food you are also keke. The mono, Yansan, a young woman quality Yansan. If you Yansan so can be. Now we are dead and yes, see a cow, see a membre. See a sacker, ya sacker.
Me a mammy because of money home. About trade draw, no about 2 million. And your papa, and a home cramp on what me bought draws, and your idea still born home into Mosaka, no mamma.
And care house of Fuke, expectation no expectation. I make a Kotoko by Shabian and Jano, I'm a try. No care has I'm sure I'm a coach, I'm sure I'm a coach because I'm a try no go this time.
It's okay, I'm a sure because come a bass and I'm a quo. Bring my matches natural. Now make a coaches need coach and I'm a quabini. Coach said 64 big and be a born and back. I'm a careful comparison. I'm a trying to come. But she I've been on a book when I'm a try. Don't one I'm a old match. He said, get away. Any coach he said, fear of finding ball. Mushishi. You want to make call bomb. There's an issue. Me no ni young. Just I'm a old match. He said, I took away 𝐒𝐏𝐎𝐑𝐓𝐒 James I took away make and he become number coach. And I want to make Adomo as big. I can make Domo Ghana Brasta. I make trouble. Unborn I'm a trouble fine wash. But this time no na can go a man near by park. Or call Mukwe bomb with na sure and now come money babble with it. Rather.
Bianto neka ukwa Ghana League no try Ghana League teams ni alebianto energy as kekotoko na le.
Max FM.
Je na kan ingba ga na
89.7.
Ingba gbele mo mi gbele. Mo fi am le ball extra. No ask kekotoko anu amedon. Ame Ghana League efeto mo ebashi. Ni agbene le won wo sumo foreign coach chon. We hold old players na me trouble there. Ambe. So now I'm here with national team say what cap levels team say I'm here. What cap team say she be to le we coach ka je shon 11 minutes ka ba yen team e che no team e ba shi be to le ka stay away awole ko to control awole has in traum awole the team BBB ani ame ba pick mo ame so ame anu our traffic as them our convention cap le as them
89.7
oname ona kotoko na meji meni ko achefe se no wala abake as ke kotoko ko adana Africa no as ya lo kotoko ya me do no nu ame wo foreign coach allo ka gbegbe baba o ke ale inye ba performance do no to me inwe mo fi oni yoji insumoni ka fe awole wo Ghana coaches old players they trouble ka men lo we fe coaching course Ghanaians I move ame na me move ame coaching wo man team session foreign coaches la me ya me kla don't know
coach no so accept na o kan say Ghana the whole Ghana you need striker pepe bia any wingers no em say enu nti na kutia no enti one way or the other no players na has to folk toy no enya coach no na to players no because just say coach players no wan say na coach ni ba enti media ma adwini say so won be pe coach a ono be pe ni players at this start season no pre-season ansana season no so start here but omo no omo to players ansana coach ni ba enti one way or the other no ya fit coach no
Okay, so let's get interactive. Me and Tim the House of Work fans. There's no more Martin Koopman. Hana mufu so by ebe boa mu team no and Quaye ebe mamu shebere na assistant o league no man. House of Work fans, let's hear from you on our WhatsApp line 0506367196. Maybe you are not a House of Work fan and you are interested in a conversation. Let's hear from you on Max 89.7. Josiah.
Nana.
Yeah.
I think Ghana football will miss Koopman.
Oh, come on, so.
Oh, yeah, fair no.
Ni interviews now, na say the coach, you know.
The Casano, oh no,
but you don't miss him for his coaching abilities.
No, he's a good coach, and you see, me dream when I feel say, now the Hearts of Oak are making a mistake. This is a mistake they made last season, no. And I'm born. Last season, we had a similar mistake, and I'm born. This season they are following. It looks like the same trend. And the Hearts of Oak for Echo. Nyomu ye last season now fano. And one of this season they are here. Last season they started with Samuel Wedu. 3-4 games into the season, almost there be. And also not players ni gu. And then they brought in Slavko Matic. Just a game, I think 2 days before the President's Cup. We saw what happened at Pubima. Almost a bomb on a nyefe. Performance ni ye. And then you can say they elevated Oklu to you can say an interim coach. And look at they nearly got relegated.
You know Oklu nyadi oh.
Results nearby. You see, it looks like
okay, Oklu one talk one.
And yeah, easy. You flow occlusion kasa.
As you know, chamo wano.
Na said na rock go so shahada.
Okusu boniem.
You see, they omoye mistakes before some time. And I say, you see, it worked in that season. They brought Samuel Wedu. Oshe time oba na. They made a mistake, but at least Samuel Wedu be winning games until they were not seeing what the mistakes they made. It looks like every season they continue with those same mistakes.
His first game was against Wafa.
Yeah, and he won. It ever since Nana as a mistakes no go so heading. Last season, look at the number of coaches are a coaching team. No, the job changed hands up. I think 3 times last season. And Michelle reports in this statement now. Almost say they sacked him on what based on what poor performance.
What statement?
The statement is I just opened the statement.
Yeah, can you read it for us?
I just opened and yeah. That's the press statement. 14th November 2023.
Right.
Hearts of Oak Sporting Club PLC.
Right.
Hearts mutually part way with Coach Koopman. And it reads, Accra Hearts of Oak has mutually parted ways with Coach Martinos Koopman. This decision forms part of the club's grand aim of restructuring the technical team as we continue with the 2023-24 football season. In the interim, current assistant coach Abdulrahim Bashiru has been mandated to take charge as the acting head coach until further notice. The Hearts of Oak management is therefore using this opportunity to thank Coach Koopman for his services whilst at the club and wishes him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Hearts of Oak mutually part ways with Martinos Koopman.
But did they say poor performance?
It's not stated here. But then obviously, Nana, why will Hearts of Oak?
But you claimed it was poor performance.
And I make say.
But it's not in the statement.
Yeah, it's not in the statement. But why would they sack him?
That's why. If it's for mutual reasons.
Yes.
It could be say Papa no could be on Tiapo.
Sunday wouldn't say area again no number and I know only with him covered. Now if it is Sunday Baha. Maybe in the house for Wunya Boche.
And I'm going to come is
it was on Monday. Yeah. He was there.
Okay, thank you. Right.
It was there. He was there. You see, and Michelle.
Obviously, cake me a last supper.
And then last supper. Say, you may number, but no name. Yes, I could go. Now, Hearts of Oak are making a big mistake. I keep saying this. And they should be very, very careful with the way they go about things because this thing gradually is becoming a norm. Say, every season we will recruit players before we bring in what? A substantive coach. If it worked with Samuel Wedu, doesn't mean that it's going to work with every coach. Because for 2 seasons running, it's been the same issues with them. The problem hasn't changed. Now let's look at Hearts of Oak. I've gotten the chance to be in commentary position, I think, with you and also with Prince Anand. Hearts of Oak games. Nana, they are not playing poorly at all. They are not playing. Hearts of Oak are not playing poorly. Even the fans will attest to that. Said they are not offshore performance. Then performance is one of the best in the league.
Has he?
No, boy, I have say Bono. Their performances, see, is one of the best in the league. No, you see, that's the difference. Oh, sometimes no coaches look at games from two angles: the performance angle and the result angle.
But what does Sasavuk need?
That's the question. Nana, they can boast of the best defense in the league. Arguably. Oh, share clean sheet on keeping up in 5 games, in 10 games, they've kept 5 clean sheets. They are the only team yet to concede more than 1 goal in a game this season. It will share the positives. Why don't you just weigh the positives and the negatives? Because Coach Nankasaka said, my players can play football. The coach's performance now, the team's performance now, was better than that under Slavko Matic or Modepamono. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's far better than under Slavko Matic or Modepamono. So why are you not looking at say if the performances are not that bad, what is wrong with the team? That is the question you need to ask. I don't know why they are always in the rush to sack the coach. I just can't tell why Heart of Oak are always in the haste. Say they are your own prayers. Say you better coach. They came 51st.
How's is a winning club? How's a club? Almost foundations near win.
Liverpool. They were a winning club in the 80s. Errors do come to an end, but sometimes it takes patience.
Maybe has 4 minutes of patience.
No, then they'll always continue to go through such issues. No,
Did you hear the list I was running through in the last?
So if it is not working, yes. So if that is not working, because I'm surprised, if performance won't say goals, the club is not scoring, and that's the reason why they've sacked Koopman. But if it's based on performance, say the ball no to abobono. Nana Heart of Oak are playing some good football.
The club is not winning games.
They are not winning games because they are not scoring. Because in your last 4 games, what about draw? It means that there's something wrong. But then ask yourself, Nana, is the performance okay? Yeah, ball no sometimes we all know that there's lack in football.
So Unti, it's a league,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
it's not a preseason.
No, it's not a preseason.
So your performance is irrelevant if it's not bringing you the needed results, because you see, performer it brings you down the league table.
Yes, you said it right. Performer, but then that's why the league is a marathon. Nana, it's not a sprint. No, look at the positive. I've stated the negatives for you. The only negative in that Heart of Oak team is the fact that they are not scoring. Scoring has become a big problem for them. You've scored 6, you've conceded 5, plus 1, and points here 12 out of 10 games. And yet, yes. But then compare, just oppose these numbers. Put it for numbers, she performance, no, she boy's neighbor. Look at how this, see, even without Eso and Nudin, Nana, Great is playing in that role. Sa CMDM role, no, Nana, and is flourishing. This is the coach who has made Hamza score 4 goals. Hamza Ashe 4.
3.5.
4. Hamza Ashe 4. Ashe 1. Yeah, into Ashe 4 goals. Karela Dieno 2 against Bediema. And also Nyokoshe or Bibieni. Washe 4. So why are you not looking at? Because me, from where I sit, Nana me share positives and negatives now.
And also one show be intimate will.
Let's say we so Kashala share.
And coach is not dream when your problem to or man at transfer crowd.
Kashala share.
That's what he told me. I asked him.
And he said he has maybe he fails.
Has information maybe I call Kashala.
Maybe your officer the team we had the debate. Yes. Maybe he's not being focused. But now share Koopman. And the direction are not only Heart of Oak for Namna. See, it's too early for him to go because Obie, no one saw this coming.
Oh, you are sure?
Who saw this coming?
I know a guy who saw this coming. Kofi Bolasi, you know Bolasi?
No.
You're one of our colleague journalists.
Yeah.
So a lawyer. So 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒. He said the coach was going to go after 10 matches. He said it a long time ago.
No, they should have been. Because you see, everything happening at the club is just recurring. See, they try to solve it. Now, CBM because Mishko just last season. Matic, Slavko Matic, by almost no one send Bebli. Yes, or no ball, no ball, no kanye. And secondly, no results. No. Heart of Oak 4 years, Pamono, and the Oklu, Ebai. Now it's the same situation here. It's a similar situation. So you ask yourself, say, if you are always blaming the coach, what has changed within the club? Are we always going to recruit players? Now answer na yakofa coach aba. Is that what we are always going to do? Because they say as a enoni adia omo ye de bia say yempe players near den engu ho. Na coach ne ba odi omo abe den training. But how do you even do that? Now I think that they are getting it wrong, sir. And if they don't take it, because now whoever should come in, let's ask ourselves, say, what would they be looking at? Is it a rebuilding phase? Are they trying to rebuild, or whoever comes in will be charged what or taxed to what to win the league? Your baby money, you see, uncle winning league, no, and now on the ball fine football or entertaining fans, no. What will be the main job description for the person?
Get the team back to winning ways.
And that forms how.
Last
season, if that thing would have worked, it would have worked under Matic or even no clue. Nana, and that forms are. So if you see, sometimes what you need, an organization, Nana, what they need is direction.
Has funny direction.
No, from the look of things, it looks like no. Say at the end of the yeah.
Has funny direction.
No, there's no direction. No, with all due respect,
wow,
there's no direction. But what I'm saying is, as a club.
But what do you mean by that?
What I'm saying,
they don't have a direction.
Listen, as a club, what is the project we're undertaking? Are we trying to build a team for the next? Yes, we are a results-oriented team. But are we trying to build a team? I bet me are competing in the next 2-3 years. What are we trying to do? Because Okto 2 players from even 3 players, Asakem, 2 players from Asakem. That's Kakari. And also Evans Adomako. You brought in a player from the Division 1, Kelvin Esibe. These are good players. No one is doubting their quality. You've brought in Ampedu. You've brought in Kashala. Yonde is already there. He's not scoring. So other players, Nana, look at this House of Oak team and tell me one single player the performance improve here under Koopman.
I improve on.
No, let's be honest. She players, no. Look at the way the players are playing. Kosa, Glade last season. Look at Glade now. In the absence of Nudin and even Eso. So you see, Michel Sapon. Look at Esu Bonting. Salif Ibrahim. Mention the players one after the other. Even the young Hamza.
Winning matches.
They are not scoring. It's not like they are not playing well.
It's not part of the game.
They are not scoring.
Yes,
they are trying to go. Even England, Chelsea are having the same issue. Players in Bogus are. It's not that they are not creating. It's not like they are not creating chances. And even ever since they started Kashala and Hamza, Nana, they've gone close to scoring goals. But just sometimes in the away games they concede. They score goals. So if he was sacked,
how much has 6 goals, Bill?
But they've scored goals. Relatively, they've scored goals.
I realize 19 goals.
Season they started, not goals.
Has a same near Kayo?
Yes, and I make a choice. The season they started, you know. Now, Oshom last 5 games. Young fans, let's include that game against Bidiama. It's the last 5, no. Now they've scored more goals than the first 5 combined. First 5 from I won. Last 5 from 5. So hasn't there been an improvement? No, something
with just a win.
Just a win. But then within that time, Omo to coin 3. But we know the league where we play. Yenim league na here so that's why even after that 0-0 draw against Heart of Lions, Herman Hesse said it. NCC chairman, he said it. He said, we are content with the draw. He said it.
But they are not winning at home as well.
Yes. In America, say, last 2 home games, they've picked up 4 points out of a possible 6. Let's look at that. Put things into context. So at least you know where you are headed. And you say, no, the performance can be biao. Because in the league season, you need to be what? Consistent with your performance. You can't play and then boye to win the league. No. In the league season, you need consistency, good performances.
But the ultimate is to score goals.
Yes, but then coach, my players are playing. Gradually, he's beginning to get something right. Nana, he's beginning to. You see, in football, patience, even in Europe, the big clubs have come to understand. Say sometimes patience is key. Even the big clubs know.
The same big clubs can also be ruthless.
Yes, but then at some point, see, our ruthlessness is not bringing anything. Let's be patient. Assuming Arsenal didn't give Arteta the patience, today they will be contenders. So sometimes patience is very, very important. Nana team bien we ask Obeka say take it Fenerbahce. Fans are one of the most passionate fans. For 10 years they've not won the league. And to say no when this is Neko ye. So sometimes you need patience because when you stay on top for a long time, Nana, sometimes you forget what to maintain your standard. Team Ben Obeka said they be on your winning league. No. But then how do you what bounce back from those what predicament?
In the last 10 years or more, House of Oak's only brightest year has been the season under Samobodo.
You see? In the
last 10 years.
10 years. They didn't give him, they were not patient with him. Since the initial year 4-5 games, you see sometimes football, there are a lot of things that goes into football. It's not just young winning. See, sometimes Nana, consistent performances is very, very important. Because the more we have good performances, Nana, it's what? It builds the confidence. It builds the confidence of these young players. Into America, say, if I look at this team, you can't pinpoint one single player, Nana, who hasn't improved under Koopman. Who? Look at Kosa. Look at the players over there. Esibe. Look at Agbesima. Even Tana Afrani Pobebo, and we saw good signs under Afrani. But some were there last season, it wasn't going well. I've mentioned in our case one thing. Salif Ibrahim, your confidence, and then look at the confidence he was playing with. So sometimes it takes time, especially when you are working with what? Young players. They had to be patient. I just felt let's not repeat those mistakes. As a wash, rinse, Noah Hata, wash, it looks like it's the same pattern. Something needs to change. If they want to be patient and build something, Nana, because way back, then where's the direction? Is there something we want to achieve in the next 10 years?
So for your house of work lacks direction.
Nana, I'm trying to make you understand. And you say they don't know what they are doing. But then football wise, what are they trying to achieve?
It's the same as lacking direction.
And because football wise, maybe commercially they have a direction. But to win something, where's the direction?
So we are visionless, football wise.
Synonyms. Synonyms, Nana. No, you see, let's be honest. Because I've not been to the stadium. I've had the chance to interact with some fans. Those who come to the stadium. Nana, their only problem is that the team is not what? Scoring. By a bad performance, there's no single Hearts of Oak fan or back time say Hearts of Oak are not playing good football. If you are not Karela, in that trip to Karela, look at how good they played. That's why the fans said there were issues with what? With the pitch. Look at how good they played. And you see, it looks like that's the coach's what? The vision. Say, we will play what? Good football and score goals. And he's got them what? Playing some good football, exciting football. Now the next person who comes, what will he be taxed to do? Obeji League, who we top 4, and now we which one would the next person be what taxed to do? Say league no Obeji, and as Obebo himself with the house of Obebo. Because you know, I just feel say Inter America say Koopman was doing something right. Koopman was doing something right. But say maybe Emre Nana any homano. Or share baby ekona. Emre and Omanya mano. And that's why I feel disappointed a bit for the man. Maybe Makase, you know, Ghana football will be
think Azufo could have come good.
Oh, they would have come good. Nana, bono mo bono. So far season we 2 pen we lose.
Na bono enye me no na ehwe bono. Bo be no mo bo mi mi.
No, Nana. So mami bisa o.
Anaya na me no it's different places.
Baby na see nye ehwe bo.
Na say boys me wo ma me ka chom so mo mo he. It
from where you sit. Let me add. It from where you sit. That's why the first say yes. You say House of Folk ni standard. House of Folk. Every game you've commentated on this season, you think they've not played good enough?
They've not impressed me. Wow. They've not impressed me.
Wow.
No.
Not at all.
Debbie.
So you don't see any improvement with this House of Folk team.
Ne boy no so omo.
So pass ball no.
Me say ne boy no so omo.
Wow.
Yeah.
And see, David.
You know what?
Yeah,
these players, by their own standards, they can do much better.
Yes, but then relatively, Inter can say, you see, when you just oppose this to,
and you know what they know
what they were playing last season.
They know. Obin Junior knows that he's a better player than what he's doing.
But he's been on the sidelines for some time now. Okay, Muka, you look rusty.
Why has he been on the sidelines?
So he's been on the sidelines for some time now. On Friday, we saw when Isobila came on for Lions. We saw Isobila. No, sometimes injured players, you can make special cases for them.
Beyond the injuries, I'm saying that this House of Work setup, they failed to deliver this season.
So is it so good? So the question is this the coach's fault? Because the coach, you can see what the coach is trying to do.
Coach, no any fault.
So maybe because we should team there, Bobo. See, they are playing. It looks like the way the coach wants them to play. That's exactly how they are playing. The way Heart of Folk for Bobo, you can say yes, there's something good about this team.
But there's a team, coach Bisam said, coach are paired in the first level. Striker woman. Obisam said, born a boy, who striker woman. This is the same thing we are talking about.
Nana, what do we see?
Okay, the message here comes from Onga. He says, you know something, boss. I'm a proud and strong Phobian, but you know our problem. I said those three leading the team. Which three? He used a certain word I can't repeat. So, Onga. Mohammed says, good morning, Max FM. Thank you for the good work for Mother Ghana. Good morning, Nana. I hope you are good. One thing we should understand is that no expatriate coach will come to recruit a player for any team in Ghana. So if you want the coaches to recruit their own players, then we always have to go for the local coaches who knows the best players in the scene. Magizo, Nungwasi Water, Jegiri. This is a salient point. JB coach no. One na I negotiations be a 1 year. Now 1 year na answer obakofana bano. Or monitor league no. And I say be a or trusted scouts are. One one say di adwuma show mun say na edu ni Josiah. Menya adwuma o Ghana. Entine mun konkope players na mun justified. But same penny for bakope players abeto answer coach abano. That is where people have, an issue with. But Kotogone has no. That is the trend. They are there now. So if you're a coach and you come in, you must just accept and work with those conditions. Inti a dicey situation, but Charlie, sana akwakoye inti. This one says, good morning, Nana. My name is Delicious, and I'm doing the listening inside Nungwa Co-Store. God bless you for always making mornings lovely. Thank you, sir. We are grateful. Good morning, and I think Sancho moving to Juventus will help him. I'm Collins inside Awoshi, and thank you guys for always making my day. Thank you, Collins. We are grateful that you sent us your message. Harun Nichols, or say, betting is. I was saying. I know, Abefu Chacha. And Abrofu. No, he's very specific about what he's typed. Abefu. Wow. All right. 0201-825-252. We'll talk more about the Black Stars later on tomorrow because they'll be having their second training session. That will be probably giving us an idea on who is going to start for the team later on Friday. Inti Shannon Sumayan. 0201-825-252. 055-00-555-22. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Nanabia and Nadakwa.
Yay, good morning.
Nanabia and Nadakwa.
Now saying Boko.
Agabu's 1Z.
Agabu's 1Z. Now, okay, no way.
I'm watching this. I'm watching on Kakra.
No, Brighton.
Nanabia and Nadakwa.
Nanabia.
Nana has to call you. Oh, has to call you.
O say has Quaye.
Oh, Quaye.
And they only Josiah pe.
Me boy that can be about to papa. What you think me you no do tay. Thought as here. As there has to lose super. And you do tay. I can be. As you need their supporters. Basta. Because I mean I can do tay. Come the house the there. I don't catch anything but on team no. Thought as here. I want to say or then Royal FC. So I have to look like evil system room. Now I say, because I me there, my you. Check, now I dreams, my team, a match of my oh, for the funny dreams, now you're born no more. Now I say, Master, I pack no. Oh, fire, you coach. If you have to remember, but no, I can't manako. No, cost a packet, no, we no, for no, only the Bonnie one, only the Ghana. So I have a good Ghana teams in the market. Mukwana can be uncle for we travel to bar, no matter mono. Who travel to Bana, Ghana and Kwa supported, has supported them on my continuous ground. I'm a for Buko,
Yakunya Butanya no cre, Ubianco Buko, Nyano cre. Nyano cre. Agabus Tete, Nyabuti, unte the Mickey. Agabus, Nabuti. This is a big radio. Radio now we will tell show no. I want for Bebli, Obian walk Kobu coach be a mesrel. Obi na get anu e kokoko awabobi. Na make say enu nche say obi abobi. Nyoma mienu na e ka no. Me da say thank you for your call. We're grateful. Enti enu asem no. It's a good morning, Nana. This is your regular listener, and I love this show, especially your comments. This is Ezekiel from Strong. Awamfi. All right, Ezekiel. Thank you very much. We're grateful. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Uncle Dan. I'm teacher at Committee 1.
Uncle Dan, yeah, that's it.
Ayo. But according to our friend, Agabu said, "No, but some congregation has the embassy beko." Last year, to 12. This is the embassy. We never tell you. Let's come over, but no performance, no, and replace it. Whoa. In Canada, you make it change. It's a good decision that I'm coach, you know. Yeah, from.
Okay, yeah, that's it. He says it's a good decision to sack the coach. Hello. Hello. You're ready, Anna. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. Adomun kwa.
Daniel, me say first line.
Daniel mpacho that's so about it.
But you're not outside. The first point now try say be explain ya say call no basis yan. You can right supported we no akobu obia. I have supported no amu tie program no amu bi money no amu tie program bi. And after you call that star match and so. The bomb price will be there fine. Now, you wish you good luck.
Yeah, that's fine. Yankupon shall say, Obaye. Yeah, that's it. There's a message here from Force Them. He says, God bless us all for the work we are doing. But we should tell the predictor that Christmas is coming. Wow. Hello.
Nana Darkwa.
Yes, sir.
Nana mi ni papa ya o adudo na from sekuru nana
na nations yebeye
oh nations ebekoye nana ebekoye e dem 5:30 na chi ya be fine
na wa check league table no
oh nana say oni mi check otokofo anamba
mpo mu o nim so mu yeah
you know because ebekoye o de me kana so ti ase wa de ase
see
the mechanic na in fact I'm about to do fa mama my Ghana na need one ma can say atanto kasa ana you second film with okada for film emission for the mechanic na me have for me from coach be call players be call we be call na management we mu omo ho dia ana ene omo forget what they say the management we no mo na say omo ya benefit he no man pamu sanko fo omo we pa na I'm going from Marino, Crab, Spoka, Samapamano. What I say? Because man is on now. Since someone know, your pump coach is sleeping at the gray. Up to now, so you should be on a am I? Now, Blaster Martins, so let me bump it there. Blaster qualify for a cup now. Kim Cappuccino, what are the alcohol? Or they call after on that.
Okay. Yes, sir, that's it. Thank you very much for your call. Hello. Yes, Openi. Arade adumo mbacho se osun ye.
Yes, I don't know.
Arade aseni yeti o.
Minister how many Canada must say nejuma ba mo ye. E di bu amman Ghana. When they ya na because man kan ye nti na ya me bisam so ba ya mo nyam ti se no. Nyankopon sham bebre. Me ba masam so ada na house of yam pen for fight man ma sam bodu maninje. You do this am bodu aye.
See, my serious a good house of for you. Let's say the team will master my good one. Or we have been. Yeah, foreign coach, coach way by an American, but I was any Iowa has of forty. What kind of pitch for another money? Nothing foreign coach, again, what's never Gibiama. Yeah, teams the Waha. Local coach, yeah, no one point your local coach, or my professional coach. If I do want to master my good no in your Maya, not house of food, and your club. Mr. Yamunkasa, Mona Manu drew, yet they can't. I do baby, I know what they do, I don't know boy, when there's some moving with my mind.
Yakubu and Show. Every Friday in November, Max Buy, half price, 50% discount. Hello.
Darkwa Gyasi.
Ajana one.
Darkwa Gyasi. Darkwa Gyasi. You better ask me. And it's my power this soon. Oh my God, I'm not here yet. Kakra me can say nation FC send okay no MTata embusa today has squad that ya tiantia say benya has so e dey because Quaye go to that it is a kakra coming back again on Black Star no I was say call all out the first game in Ghana no them make sure say we pin them deep to the ground say they are we pin them comfortable they call out we are going to out now every easy am I
Yeah, that's in Amisha Wajana one. We're grateful that you joined us. This is the Sports Park on 89.7. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Abodi.
Of Ambacho, yeah, that's so about near Frozen.
Uncle Abodi.
Uncle Mbacho Yetiu.
So I am your father. My high school.
I don't know, yeah.
Oh, one home in Sikotoko. One more one audience in Kotoko coaching and on the ground and Batia Amonopa. And now, what ya upon half of them. I am them.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Hello.
Darkwa Gyasi.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm here on command.
Nana Mpacho, that's a swaba.
Nana, the I am American say, Kotokoni has, honestly speaking, I don't know the kind of football I'm around the Ewukum house. Many free in the history of hearts. This year has about 112 years now. Me who coach which made it and now so did trouble and they might have in one season. What I see from heart and the Kotoko here and I said the problem now no it's not about coaching because someone will do the coffee and by the first season or the treble and then my heart the following season or the brace and then my heart. But heart, a course so a pame, some will do 15 minutes. Coach or the 2 seasons, I did 5 caps and the amount of pameno. The free honor, coaches are abahina, Nana, what have they been able to do, achieve for Heart of Folk? Nothing. When I sit down, Nami Trans and they say it's not about coaching. There's a problem, proper problem with Heart of Folk. I also almost always about coach because coach with the core, with the back, with the core, with the back. Still, the problem is there, and to me, solve it. And I think that they have to sit down properly. No more, but I'm more football now. I will come have. Nana, and yes, because this is the teams that other teams are looking out for you. No more so someone more united. I did. Look at what is happening. Because they don't see what is happening elsewhere in Africa. Young quite Europe, just Africa here. You go to Tanzania. Look at how they are running their football. So they sit up and stop this. I say they are being charged. I'm going to Moody do. No winner they are more. Sancho so the Juventus or Quaye man uncle. Because of the United M1.
Nana, thank you very much. Nyami Shawbe, brilliant submission. Grateful. Hello.
Hello, Nana Darkwa.
Oh, yes, sir.
Abortion, you taxi driver.
Abortion now, eh?
Oh, I am in the moment, but we want more side.
When you say we are not be any more document, Jessica, I'll be farming.
Oh, and I'll make me 20 about it. I'm quite a share 101. I'm
Friday, no, I'll be farming. Why?
Sir,
abortion.
Them are banned about it.
It's you.
Where dear, my mom about to pay my family. And I married her soon and send me a house. Coach, no more permanent year. Now, men can't then go to compose. I'm more than bomb. I'm going to far hard coach, no more permanent 10. No matter what to continue now. After Andra, now I'm about with 5 years, the birthday. Romeo, I'll go school for Christ Secretary School. Bye bye.
All right. Happy belated birthday to Romeo Sia. You have a final one. We'll pick a final one and we'll call it a wrap. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Nana Kwabreni.
Nana, that's so about.
Dutafo. Yes, Nana Bia. Yes, Nana Bia did not quite. We did not come with you. It's your friend Nana Kwabrada.
Hey, pa, that's so about.
So, okay, present.
Pachai.
Hey, 88. Mutinkwa. What do you get to Jakwa?
If you know, me, Junior Bebli.
Okay. Nana, asam kakara me kanfa heart for management no. I'm a politician. Sana kotoko prayers no. Politicians. Heart management na kwa politicians. Ya womo mo pe before. Ni womo mo pe foreigners. So now going back for a word no. Sa heart workers omo kwa wow. Nana asama me kai. O the market say heart for and some nyama year. Me see a Leeds United no. Ebi betimi esi amo. Me amna me see so many English Premier League no. Na Leeds United and the team and so it do so omo call the championship. Eti ade ha to 4 year no coach na ade wo ye ball. So obo ball 10 na ye show 5. Na we defend na the whole match on ball o pe na wetimi defend. Coach problem o catch so we strikers. And to win a goal, maybe to a coaching Dutch room, who could do one time when no interview at some again the kind, or see a fuck coach in the DM. That's a qua, ye dear against why they account. The coaching Eddie Miguel Mount now con one for the anchor one, a better way to years ago. At some coaching can ain't no correct. Has for only strikers. Was one day I go na mano. O prayer could do it more about to train. What should go? The ball so I let good account to go there. Na so we go na ko do no one share e be dey no atimi akọwanim eti omo ko back omo ko fa coach a bit mo mo nyom agent omo salege no babo mfa in between that omo ko top 4 kra na omo ko da downfall no mutimi ko wanim kakra na so mu di agro ko prayer wan hwe le bit sino omo ko toko ominji yamin kan ho ne aduma pa mo ye yeah
Nana Kwabna yamin shaw ye that's pa. Thank you Nana Edu. Thank you Joe. Thank you, Predictor. I want to say Christmas, but I can't say Christmas, but Predictor. Thank you to Pakwisi and Kweku. Thank you to everybody who helped the program to become a success one. Yada, Belinda, Enna, Yenyuanum, Philip, Ben, Godwin, Daniel, Michael, Jan Bovankra, Mutala, Yakubu, Nafisa Fatal. We are one team, one big family with one big love for sports. In the PGA Muprem to be you're from Nana Darkwa Gyasi. It's always good to be here on the Sports Park. Up next is Reggae Max with DJ NY. Have a fabulous day. Bye.